Tex, turn up the game sound a tiny little bit. It's a bit too soft. Then we're gonna get into this match.
Button check? Oh no.
No, they're getting right into it.
I think they warmed up pretty well right now.
Yeah, they warmed up anyway. You know, Ken loves to overwhelm, so you can see Abton mashing those buttons, trying to get that early damage in.
He can't get away with it. Man, you...
Dinosaur instead though is going for the easy bits of damage here and there, getting his jabs and just doing the gentleman, no rapid jab.
It's actually my first time seeing this matchup though.
Yeah, I think it is for me too. Another gentleman.
Okay, just staying on stage, just
I feel like Dinosaur just instantly saw that Upton
nice.
was going for the overwhelming aggression, and Dinosaur just hasn't been letting that happen. Dashing away, getting the gentleman, giving him his space.
Really good play from Dyna. Just forcing him to use the side B.
Yeah. He's just jumping around this Ken, and Upton is letting it happen for now. He really needs to go anti-air, and there you go. And the hops, and the short hops, and the back air. Dynastyle seems completely at home here. It's time for Upton to make something happen.
They just need like one down. Yeah, oh. How did I miss?
Bit unfortunate, but another ledge trapping situation. Okay,
Nice
good
parry,
parry. Yeah. Just didn't get quite as much out of it as he would have wanted to. But of course, this is very dangerous percent for a Falcon. Whew.
Oh, that was a good up smash.
Yeah, he read that air
focus
dust.
attack.
Alright. Dinosaur just chilling, getting his back airs, getting his jabs, doesn't matter, he has a huge lead anyway. Meanwhile, Upton trying to find anything until he finally gets that up the shield, and there you go.
It's still even though.
Yeah, definitely. This could go anyway.
I'm going for the risky.
And meanwhile, Dinosaur is avoiding risk. You can see him ledge trapping with these
He's just chilling on stage,
full hop back airs and short hop back airs. Just trying to not get overwhelmed by Ken's extraordinary combo game and damaged output. But there it is, though.
Oh.
What are we gonna get? Okay, a slightly filled photo up, but still a lot of damage of just that. And another nice back air.
Do you think Falcon would have died if he actually hooked him after that combo?
He's a heavy guy, you know, packing a lot of muscle. Maybe.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. But Upton definitely switching up his game a little bit here. At the start, it seemed like he just mindlessly mashing, but he's definitely choosing it his more carefully right now. Well, except to have that down smash, but still the tip of that up B almost getting Dinosaur anyway. Oh, what we can get here. And there you go, 69%, the magic percent. Upton especially would appreciate that.
Oh, Upton. Yeah, that's 38 just...
Alright, well, Dinosaur got a good knee there, but that game was really turning around. You can see Upton is changing up his game plan.
I think he's getting more comfortable now.
Yeah, and Dinosaur wasn't getting away with everything he was getting away with initially. So, this could be a very interesting game too, and of course on a different stage. I think both these guys want to be next to each other, want to expand their combo game, so Battlefield makes sense, right?
Yeah, I don't really think... Yeah. Maybe like FD, but can land pretty well.
Yeah. Oh, another great parry. Certainly must be having Dinosaur a little bit scared right there, parrying so many of these aerials. Whew, and a down smash out of nowhere.
Just throwing it out, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, he still made it? That was low percent.
Yeah, that was a very smart... Oh, and the up air strings, and that's why you don't want to take Falcon to Battlefield.
It almost looks like it's Dyna's kind of pick.
Yeah. Okay, getting the old school down tilt into whatever the blue fireball is called.
Look at this damage.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
because it seems like Dinosaur has gotten so many more hits.
Man,
well,
it's
he
a
did
raw
get
knee.
the crucial
It's
hit
a
with
raw
a knee.
knee.
Yeah, exactly.
It's going in raw.
Ken is, of course, a tall character, so a lot easier to hit with that.
Good to hear from Dino.
Yeah.
What was that? I think it's a misinput.
Yeah,
Still
almost
recovers.
certainly. He's lucky that that up B has the requisite armor to get through the down air.
Concentration for Upton. Yeah. But he immediately chooses the option. Dino was waiting for it.
Dinosaur is styling on him, though.
Nice.
Man. Upton is just not fighting these confirms and
Yeah,
hits.
Dino's just chilling. He's just standing there.
Yeah.
He has every right to do it.
I feel like at the end of last game there was a bit of fear in Dinosaur, but by now he's just
Yeah.
comfortable. He's just throwing his hits out. And Upton is not finding anything. Struggling to find a single hit, and then he's not converting it into a... There you go, 2 down tills. Just not quite what he's looking for. Doesn't have the character down, or the matchup down, just quite tight enough.
You got it.
Alright, more gentlemans from Dynastyle. He's been using that so much this game.
Yeah.
Light punish on Upton, but they build up.
Oh, that was nice. That was good timing.
Yeah, Dinosaur's been really switching up what he's doing, ledge trapping,
Yeah.
or going in off stage,
Yeah.
and then there you saw
Oh,
the
the
payoff.
combo.
Woo!
Man, Dino's going in, man.
Yeah, he wanted to finish it off. Oh
Let's
my
go
god, oh
in.
man! Alright,
He has to do it for Belgium, though.
Upton finding some simple strings, but not quite doing the extraordinary damage that Ken is known for, and that he really needs for an opportunity to bring this back. Slow neutral. Upton is waiting for a parry, clearly, but Dinosaur is spacing far too well for that to happen.
Yeah. He's like parrying, but he doesn't really get anything out of it.
No, because it's spaced so well. And just now, there was a great get-up attack from Dinosaur. Just,
Oh, yeah,
and just
yeah,
like that. Yeah.
yeah.
Catching him on autopilot,
That
and
was
that'll
sick.
do it.
Dino's playing really good.
Yeah.
But I think he got the experience in this matchup because of Mamoru from Belgium, so I think
yeah.
that helps.
He seemed extraordinarily comfortable here, and Upton, unfortunately, did not seem as comfortable. Good first set, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry if we have to warm up a little. Reason is we're not hearing any game sound ourselves, so it's a little bit unnerving and strange, you know.
I'm just hearing Bruce's beautiful voice.
It is beautiful, isn't it? Well, Dynastyle proving he's worthy of number 7 in Belgium, and honest to God, probably more, but he stopped going to tournaments for a while, right?
Yeah. I think he technically would be like top 5 Belgium,
Yeah.
I think, yeah. We also got another few Belgian players here, right? You got Zetros, I know.
Yeah, who's number 6 on the Belgian PR?
I don't know anyone else. Belgium's going in now today.
We're gonna see what the next scheduled stream set is. It seems to be Petrino versus Messi.
Really?
Yeah.
Gonna see another Shoto indeed.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Ik ben niet zo bekend mee.
We're seeing the Shotos now. That's what people are calling him. You know, Ken and Ryu and what's his name? Terry. Yeah, they were all
Got
buffed
the Portal one.
quite inexplicably because they were already solid characters, you know.
Terry got buffed?
Terry didn't get that.
Yeah, Terry didn't get buffed.
No, not Terry. I mean the other two.
Yeah. Yeah, the Shotos are broken though.
Yeah.
Well, not broken, they're just good.
They're quite scary.
Yeah, I don't really want to play against the Shoto anymore.
No. And Petrino was in here earlier. He was talking about the matchup that he was about to play versus either Crom or Roy, of course. And he was explaining all kinds of Ken stuff that we've never heard before. Like, you know, I thought I had a pretty good grasp of the character, but nah, I did not really, honestly.
But Terry stuff you told, right? Or Ken stuff.
No, Jerry, you're right.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
It's fine. like going to the jab with the crack shoot, I think. I think we'll see.
Yeah, and he was talking about the super armor and the way that was specifically useful versus Crom, because you could beat out a jab or you could throw it in between jabs.
Well, we'd like to see that,
Yeah.
Of course, Petrino is like very, very smart player. He studies the game a lot, so.
There's definitely somebody who thinks out matchups, right?
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, he really thinks it through.
I don't know about Messi, if he does that. He always seemed to me to be such an impulsive player, just like, just sit down and play the game, you know. That might not be true, but...
I'm not sure, but
he gives off that vibe.
Yeah, he's just a chill guy.
Yeah.
But he grinds a lot. He's really improving.
Yeah. Oh, it's getting so much better.
Yeah.
So incredibly fast rate.
I'm really curious. Oh, there was Spiral Mountain.
But Petrino's even more experienced. Of course, he had a short tour on the East Coast, going to a couple of tournaments. That wasn't that long ago, and there, this is an amazing grinding opportunity going to New York and so on, which has enough Roy's and Crom, God knows. Okay, they're doing a button test clearly on this wonderful, beautiful stage.
The stage just. Too bad we can't hear the music though. The music in this is so good.
Yeah. We can see what song is playing though, and just imagine it in our head. What are those floating things? What?
Yeah, I don't know the names. I don't really play banjo that much. You?
No, I don't play banjo. Alright, button testing is done. Petrino rocking his signature yellow Terry outfit, which is really nice. Messi going for Crom.
Yeah,
which I think he slightly prefers, right?
Yeah. I also think Chrom's like better than Red.
Yeah.
The debate's up in the air.
Messi was supposed to go up versus ARX7 to get here. I met him the other day in a train. Or on the station, he just gone to a Miku concert. Unfortunately, he was DQ'd. He won't be the only DQ. I saw Anti-Reflex DQ is DQ'd. Yeah, Super Semi too.
Yeah, too bad.
Because of course we're all here weathering the storm.
Bruce.
We're starting off on the most appropriate battlefield stage.
Yeah, we should see more of it.
And there we go, that's that damage. 61 damage, just right off the bat, and 70, let's add it. And the aggression just keeps coming.
Petrino's just showing how to play Terry though.
Yeah. And the smart thing here is that he got that damage, and now he's sitting back and playing neutral.
Just letting Messi approach.
Yeah. He quickly overwhelmed him, but never overextended for a minute. Okay, that up B though is huge damage on Messi's part, and just like that, damage to equalizing again.
I like how Messi is playing, because he's like really patient also.
Yeah. Okay, beautiful jab into back here.
Right now, so.
Yeah. Yeah, he had to do something.
Shield, yeah.
And that up smash, huge reach. Expecting Messi to walk off or jump off the platform would have caught either one.
Yo, what round is this? I'm surprised they play it so early. To be honest.
It's the third round though.
Oh, third round, right? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and Petrino moving around, yeah. And if that's movement you have to know about. Oh my god, where did Messi's stop go?
Yeah, it's...
Okay, and the go is active, and this is very, well, just like that. And that's really good in this matchup, that's what Petrino was telling us.
Yeah. And Petrino's just steamrolling over Messi right now.
Oh my god, and another 50 damage,
just off one hit, bro.
See, Messi is still at another stage of the game. He was trying to start his ledge trapping, and at this point, it's just a little bit too late for that, because Petrino was rolling right past it, playing at a much faster pace.
I think Messi's like...
Yeah, he's just looking for an F tilt now to just finally get this stock, but...
For anything.
with this rage, which of course is less. There's less of it this game, but it's still there. This could just
He's
be
just
death.
chase?
Yeah, that's it, man.
Just the opposite. Wow, that was crazy.
And the freestyle, yeah, we know that's not what Messi was looking for. Oh my god.
That was crazy.
Yeah. Started off. Well, it started off in Petrino's favor, and Messi brought it back a little, but ever from that initial moment on, it's just been all Petrino. And, you know, whereas last set we said it feels like Abton was adapting already,
Yeah.
this just feels like Messi had no opportunity
Yeah.
to even think about this, the character, the matchup, or anything at all. So let's see if he changes up this one.
Like in the beginning, it was like playing pretty alright, but then
Yeah.
like Petrino just got like one hit and you're already at 50.
No wonder he went to town and city,
that was
having
a-
more space, and
Oh,
now
that was
he is
a-
opening up with the 60%
Sick
combo. All
and that
right.
was finish.
Yeah. Okay. Running into things here, though. Yeah, you definitely see why that he counterpicked Town and City for the space. He wants to run away from this.
That
Oh,
was
but
a good punish. That
Yeah.
was smart. That was smart.
yeah, perfect edge guard.
Just getting him before the B even starts.
Yeah. A lot of people still a bit uncertain about how to ledge trap Crom or the edge guard him. But Petrino, of course, with all that experience, been out there in New York, in the world, in all of Europe. He knows what he's doing, and just like that second stock.
Surprised it didn't kill though.
Okay.
Up tilt two guys are.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It might have just been still already.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, good recovery mix-up, getting on the platform.
But
Up
Petrino's
front.
just showing every turn just how to play this character, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good back there. Ik kan niet door dit trouwens. Ik hoor dat geluid echt heel erg.
Ooh, Messi already on his last stock. You see him hesitating a little, and Petrino just keeps getting string after string after string.
It's like playing King of Fighters over here.
Yeah. The pace at which he's playing, there's no opportunity for Messi to do basically anything. All he wants to do is land or get back on stage, and every time he gets hit again immediately. There you go, another dash attack. He's on stage again. What's he gonna do now? Petrino is keeping his distance here, letting him come in. Oh, and that was clean.
That reached?
Yeah, he kept dashing back a little bit, giving him this illusion of space. And then he outranged his sword, because Terry has surprising range on those arms. Wow.
Arms and legs. And those legs also, man.
Yeah. That was quite a set. I mean, I can't believe that's over already.
Yeah, it was pretty fast. I actually wanted to see another game.
Whew, he speedran Messi right there. Well, moving on to winners, round 4. Probably gonna go up against Shuck, otherwise it might be Dyna style if he finds the upset. So
I wanna see that match though.
yeah. Meanwhile, the next planned match for stream seems to be Space versus Triple AAA.
Are we already here though? That's fast.
Yeah, we're
Gonna
already
be-
winners quarters finals.
Paolo against Inkling, I think.
Triple AA got the upset over Datum, who is back, is trying to attend more tournaments
Oh
again. It was fun.
yeah. I'm actually glad
Yeah.
just to see more North Holland, you know, just
Yeah.
getting more players.
And if
Datum was like Smash for Legend.
Yeah. And the thing is, I played against him all day.
When today?
Today upon arriving, and it's really fun now because all of Rosalina's nonsense is gone.
Right,
So now it's just a fun, but it's still a matchup you have to know and learn.
right.
And a lot of matchup in this game feels like you're just doing the same thing. But Rosalina is a matchup that you have to know, you have to play it in a very specific way. So it's like more like a puzzle to solve, and that's fun because there's no bullshit happening.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. I can see that, yeah. It's still not even a bad character. She's
No.
actually pretty alright, like everyone in this game. So yeah, I'm actually glad we get some Rosa experience now.
Oh yeah. So he's slated to make it out loser side of the bracket.
Wat
Yeah.
koffie?
But meanwhile, for winner's side, it can be triple A versus Space. Now, this seems free for Space on first glance, but on the other hand, triple A, he did beat Markbury at Syndicate, which is still an immense upset. Yeah.
Oh.
So he beat Spain's best player. Right.
Triple A has been putting in work, man.
Yeah.
He picked up Palu and instantly he's...
Yeah. And again,
better,
he was seeded
was
to
already
lose to
pretty
Datum
good.
on. Yeah. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that really was a minor,
I'm surprised
minor
about
upset.
that though. Because I think like Triple A got like better results, I think.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, because Tottenham didn't attend.
true. I feel like Tux is seeding partially based on, you know,
Yeah,
what he expects of people.
right.
Like he's overseeding me too. I think. I think in my case it was less smart. Yeah, but you know, he just feels he has faith in certain players. In this case, though, that kind of went wrong.
Okay.
But fine for our man Triple AA. Although I can see who's sitting down right now.
Triple A.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I was just going Triple A.
Let's look through the bracket, see what other upsets been happening. Paint beat Jesse 2-1.
Oh, really?
That's a big upset because Jesse just a week ago or something like that, as weekly beat S1 twice.
Paint's putting in work, man.
Yeah, and Jesse too, which is what's surprising too. But this happens a lot though, it's strange. Lima was saying this the other day because he won Evo and then did really poorly at the next tournament. Part of it is you're on this high, like, man, I'm invincible, look at me, I've really improved. And you get to sit down at this tournament, you play someone like Paint. And
Yeah.
it's
I
like,
think it's a
oh,
combination
man.
of that and Paint just been putting in work because he was like
Yeah.
in Valhalla and he was like,
Yeah.
he's like everywhere, bro.
Paint is always
Yeah.
a wild card.
And he's like playing more Dokkan now. So yeah, I think he's... Because at first he was also playing Snake a lot. But now like only playing Dokkan, I think that really helped him.
And,
Palu.
and the thing is, at this point, this might mean Paint makes it top 24 winner side. Or Taminian does, who is, I think, a Belgian villager or something.
Oh,
Isn't
he's
he?
here? Really?
Yeah, and the thing is, he was supposed to play anti-reflex. So, but he of course DQ'd. So one of them is getting that coveted top 24 spot.
I played against him yesterday and he beat me in Belgium. He's pretty...
Yeah. So he might, but so it's
good
either Paint,
villager.
either him or Paint instead of anti-reflex. So that is.
I actually
very
want to
much
see that
interesting.
matchup though, Pain against the villager.
Yeah, right.
Looks crazy. You can like just pocket the can and well, what can Dokkan do after that?
Yeah. Probably not. Though. It's not scheduled. What is scheduled next to this is Young Eevee or Smash Bros versus Ramses or Gijsbeer.
Okay, I actually want to see the Ramses versus Gijsbeer set.
Yeah, if that happens. Yeah, well, that's going on right now, so that's impossible. But we're gonna
that's
see
so bad.
Young Eevee probably versus the winner of it, unless of course Smash Bros manages to beat Young Eevee.
All right, well, let's go Smash Bro. Tough bro.
Now in the loser side, a couple of DQs are affecting that as well.
Really?
Yeah. We've got Danky Kang already out. Wow. That's gotta hurt. He went 0-2. He's actually dead last. Man. Optin, you'll be glad to know, is fighting on in losers versus no life gamer. It's gonna be a hard set because this guy has no life, so you know, has the whole day to practice.
And he's a gamer though.
But who knows? Kevin Fornape also seems to have lost almost instantly because he's in losers round 1, which he did win. Let's see who he lost to. The System. Todo the System. I have no idea who that is.
No, I don't know neither.
So that's another upset that just occurred. Alright. A lot of things this tournament not going as expected. In part because of some of the DQs. I mean, Anti-Reflex is one of its Super Semis, the other major DQ. Everybody else seems to be here. We might regret it later, but we'll see.
Yeah, I hope you guys all can go home though.
See, the train is...
Well, I think like now it's not that bad, but I heard like later the storm is getting pretty rough.
Yeah, true. It's supposed to start at about 2 o'clock, so...
Oh, really?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh,
So it's not even really started, although obviously we all dealt with the wind
right.
to different degrees.
Are they gonna start or it's taking so long? I wanna see some action.
Yeah, there we are. I'm gonna load the stream and see what they're doing. I hope Triple AAA's dad is here again, as he is at most tournament.
Yeah,
he is. I love that guy.
He's always at every tournament.
Yeah. Sometimes he brings the rest of the family.
Oh really?
Yeah. You never met the mom and the sister?
No, I only saw his dad. That's really fun. That different times now, man.
Yeah.
I can remember my mom just didn't want me to go to any tournaments.
No, yeah, exactly. Although, to be fair, their opinion of it changed a little bit. I know initially they didn't want, he didn't want his sons to appear on stream.
Right.
And now he's like, no, sure, you know, because he sees it's not really a problem. To begin with, there's not that many people watching.
Right.
You know, like, honestly, it's you're not broadcasting it to the world or anything like that. And what's gonna happen? No, but he was a gamer himself. He played Pong as a kid, he said.
Cool.
The father, he played Pong.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like competitive or?
No, he was not competitive Pong.
He was going to Pong tournaments.
No, but he was growing up when the first real video games were made. And he played Ice Climbers in Melee. So
Really?
He told me at one point.
Yeah, that's sick.
I've spoken to him so much.
That's sick.
Anyway, they're still getting ready. They should be starting very soon.
Yeah.
I feel like AAA has a very bad record versus Space, and it's like this man is just itching to get his breakout performance. You know, again the upset against Markry is very major.
Right. Well, if he beats Space now, then it would be.
Yeah, but apparently he's lost a couple of times in the past already.
All right.
I just feel like Space is hard to upset because he's so consistent and slow. You know. Would be better off against somebody like Petrino, maybe even Anti-Reflex, or something like that. They seem more upsettable.
I can see that. Yeah, I can know what you mean. Yeah, they're actually going to start, I think.
Yeah, they're setting up.
Let's go. I'm actually hyped for this match, though.
Yeah.
Is it still best of 3?
Yeah, it still is. Actually, he wants to do top 12, best of 5. And honestly, even that, he might reduce it, because he started later because of some technical difficulties. Some people showing up later, and then people want to leave early.
Yeah, of course.
Because we have no idea what might happen with these trains.
Yeah.
And we all gotta work tomorrow.
I'm free though.
Oh, lucky you.
Maybe I'll work. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on doing this on Sunday? You like Sunday tournaments? It's one of the very few tournaments that is going to hold on Sunday, and it's a monthly. It's going to be on Sunday every month.
I don't really.
Back in the day, some good games well played, right? They were on Sunday, and that was quite successful.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I don't really care about any days. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a monthly, guys. So show up to the next one if you like what you see. At that point, there probably won't be a storm and a code orange and so on.
Wait, Space going with Isabel?
Well, I suppose he is. Or maybe it's just for the button. No, it's a button test on WarioWare.
Oh.
He was practicing his hero earlier. So.
Yeah, maybe we'll... Nah, I don't think hero is fun against Father, I think.
No.
Not sure.
That's oddly consistent. AA rocking the best Politano dress, by the way.
Yeah, fact.
Yeah.
But why would he warm up his Isabel, though, if he's not going to play her?
You're saying his Isabel like he has an Isabel. I have never seen him play Isabel. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm hyped. Let's go.
Just wants to try it out. Because we all loved Light's incredibly hype Isabel.
Yeah, I was so hyped. I actually wanted to try Isabel. Like a good counter pick character.
Yeah. There is one player in the Netherlands who counterpicks Isabel. It's Cognitive, the Nest. Yeah, he has an Isabel. He's an Isabel.
Really?
Yeah, and he has it since I think the start of the game. So he's pulled that out a couple of times. We have Elida, right? She's an Isabel main, presumably. That's about it in the Netherlands though for this
Yeah.
character. Like
What are they doing though?
warming up. Warming up that taunt button. That's the one you're gonna need.
You remember back in Brawl when like warm-ups were like for ages long?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, I do.
It was crazy. Button checks forever. But it's pretty good. I actually need to like warm up like this because it's better.
Yeah,
then it's going into the
It
match.
is very annoying though for stream viewers,
Yeah,
especially
I
at
guess.
major tournaments. Like this, and then it takes forever for these people to sit down. Just like now, honestly, like, it's taking forever. But hey, this is not our fault. This is not the streamer's fault at this point. It's just these two guys taking their time for God knows what reason. Okay, they're trying to fix the sound or do something with it. I don't know.
I don't even know.
We're in a remote location here. Wow, we have our own little
I
office.
think they're checking how the menu works now.
Anyway, I do love this venue.
Yeah, man. And the separate rooms like this.
Yeah. One thing that has been bothering me this game, right, is that all the tournament series I was used to, Avalon and Good Games Well Played, they're all gone.
Yeah.
And I was comfortable with those because I knew where they were and I knew the journey. And now, at this point, I'm familiar and comfortable here too, so I can go to tax more often.
And I think the other ones were more closer to you than Eindhoven, of course.
True. Yeah, well, I live near the arena, you know. So to Eindhoven, it's about an hour full train to Eindhoven. That's not that bad.
Oh, that's not that bad.
There's sometimes a direct connection. Nah, it's all right. It's true. We need another tournament series in there.
Sound issues.
Oh no, sound issues, guys. That's the reason we're taking our time. Well, it's a new tournament series, of course. First time. They're setting this all up, new stream setup and so on, and so it's gonna take a while. We have these huge lights pointing at us, but at the same time, no camera is actually recording us, so they're useless functionally at this point. But that's the sort of thing you're gonna expect. That's how much we miss Bring Your Own Controller, you already know.
Facts.
Yeah. Made the whole sad video about it in collaboration with Tommy Lee Jones. The man with the saddest face on earth. You'd see my sad face if the camera was on, but it was not.
Kom binnen.
What up?
Waar is de stream?
He just
Hij
ran
ging even
off.
drinken halen.
Sorry?
Hij ging even drinken halen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're waiting for Stream Guy, who is getting something.
He's getting something to drink.
Enjoy yourselves at home, safe. Lock your windows.
Close the doors.
Take your clothing off the washing line, because you're gonna lose that. Probably has to do with their audio not.
Is this like the first storm right away in the Netherlands? Is it like the first storm, like
Ever?
actual storm?
You mean in the history of the country?
No, yeah.
What?
Or not?
No?
I know some like heavy wind stuff, but I never heard of a storm.
No, there have been a couple. Couple of famous ones.
We had floods. 1960.
Yeah.
Big freaking flood.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like in my time. I never.
And there's been few. Yeah, I can't remember any of them. I mean, there've been a couple of instances of heavy wind.
Yeah, but that's it, right?
No, you're right. But I think there is something unique about this storm where normally it wouldn't head this direction. Fortunately, I'm not a meteorologist.
Yeah, same. Yeah, I remember like 2 years ago when people were like flying everywhere because of the heat.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
There were like videos of them everywhere. It was crazy.
Oh yeah, and the guy flying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. Oh.
But I think it will be worse than now, right?
Oh man, why am I here? What am I doing? Risking my life. here.
Playing with your life.
Yeah. Still getting things fixed, but oh, they're getting ready.
Oh, it's going Inkling.
Yeah, it's just going tried and true Inkling.
I really thought Isabel.
Yeah, would have been quite a surprise. So, and now he's picking a different Polytena dress. What is he doing? He had the best dress before. Looking for satin red. Okay.
I think we're gonna start.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Pokemon Stadium 2. I'm glad we switched to number 2. I like the music more and I like the aesthetic more. Now, both of these players, they play the same way. Calm, collected, simple, structured.
Top tiers.
Yeah.
Helps.
And the kind of neutral you'd expect for those kind of characters. So, unlike the last couple of sets where at least one of the players was going in very hard, that's not what you're going to see here.
No. Space is gonna take its time.
So it's going to be very hard to predict what's going to happen. Oh my god, that was such an incredibly fast mash. He did mash out of that, right? It wasn't... I think so.
Sure.
Probably.
It looks like he fell off the stage.
Yeah, that might have been the case too. Still, it saved him there.
Before the...
And Space is an extraordinary ledge trapper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I make these compilations, right, of combos and strings and so on, highlights basically, and it's just always in Space, it's this sort of thing, it's just slowly over an entire stock, just cleanly outplaying his opponent.
Yeah.
And that's what you saw just now, it was at the edge at 70% and suddenly the stock is gone, so he can't get anything going. Okay, that falling back air will be something.
I haven't seen much of the problem though.
True. But you're gonna see that now with because he's gonna have to get a kill, and that's gonna be a little bit harder.
Yeah. With the Nair being nerfed and stuff.
And the down throw.
Yeah, down throw doesn't even work. If he gets Inkling, I think we're gonna see.
Yeah, so he's looking for a dash attack now. Yeah, that's a free shield. Free pass, that might have just well been a grab.
And Space just Space is ready for it.
Oh, that grab not gonna do it. Okay, now he's trying to look for the spot dodge there probably, which is why he did the side beat.
Just have to kill it. Yeah.
Nice attempt.
Nerf indeed, yeah.
Yeah, nice attempt at an edge guard, but just gonna wait, go even lower. 176% on Space right now. Yeah, but he's true. He seems so in control, calm, patient. Still just getting his ledge traps, which have been ridiculously effective this
Space playing so good.
Yeah, Triple A just cannot get on the ledge. And there you go. There's another stock gone.
He's covering everything, like every option.
Looking for another dash attack, not finding it. Okay, getting a neutral B in neutral, but more damage is not really what he wants right now. He just wants to get that kill move.
Space is dashing under every back air.
Yeah, and that's another back air and a grab combo.
Yeah,
how is he going to extend this? Okay, a back throw still going to do it.
Finally.
Triple AA has the number of the beast on him. Well, not quite. Okay, it's gone now. A trade, but that was not really working in Triple AA's favor because every time he is cornered, he just eats a huge amount of damage or loses a stock. There you go.
Yeah. It's like he almost missed that confirm on purpose, like the first time, because he grabbed him again and maybe like kill him earlier.
And you can see something top level players do really well. Of course, Zero was especially famous for it, ledge trapping, or at least keeping people cornered. Because every time the Triple AA was pushed to the corner, he ate so much damage.
He was just living at the ledge.
Yeah. And you can see at the start of the game when he wasn't, it was about equal, right?
Yeah.
He was getting in his hits, and Space was getting in his hits, but it just...
Yep.
Yeah, let's see what stage he went to. Okay, so he picked Town and City. Probably just like the last set, he wants his space from no pun intended. But he's right back to the ledge. Oh my god. Okay, finding his way out, getting basic.
Yeah, just getting some damage. The Space is using the platforms pretty well.
Yeah, using them to land. Reset that neutral, but okay, this time Triple AA finding all those dash attacks that he missed last game.
But the ace actually, I didn't want to play with. Oh, what?
Talk about optimal, that is so
optimal.
much damage.
That's
Side
really
beat, back
nice.
air grab, up air. Okay, Triple AA now, this game, he's finding ways to get out of this corner, right? Or to avoid it all together, but not avoiding that side B, which will take the stock anyway.
Got hit with 2 rotors and that's the game.
Yep.
Right now it's Triple A's turn to left shot. Well, so he's getting back in center.
Yeah, no, he's still cornering.
He has to get the S shot.
Wants to get a little bit too hard there. Yeah, Triple A seems uncertain if he wants to first try an edge guard and then ledge trap, but space is just too quick for that.
Yeah.
He's not getting both. Okay, now Space is throwing out those back airs, keep Triple A in the corner. Yeah. Okay, a good get-up attack. Triple AA getting the unique and unexpected options. Picking those and then finding a nerf for the kill anyway, despite the nerf. Okay, so he's back in this. Definitely making some slight adaptations. Slight, but they're really helping him this game. He's pulling out those mix-ups and it's helping him get out of the corner. So let's see what he pulls out here. Okay, jump, falling there. See, double jumps. Okay, taking his time getting out of that corner, and it's really working. He's evening this up again. Yeah, he's playing very well this game. At the same time, all Space still has that slight lead. And soon all he will need is that up throw up air. Which Triple AA knows, so he's trying to mix up again. Just about, okay, air doesn't flew.
But he didn't even need it, just get him with the forward there.
Yeah. That's too bad. He was playing immaculately that stock, but there's still so much to think about with Space and with Inkling. Alright, this corner pressure.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of damage.
Yeah, because he's right in the corner. That's exactly what Space wants. 30 damage with a jab. Paint all over her. And paint would want to be all over her. Alright, well, back here. Fun there. Beautiful spot dodge.
Oh, what?
Talk about an optimal punish though. Okay, just like that.
Their reaction.
Yeah. Now you can see Space taking his time a little bit more in neutral.
Yeah, this is 30%, so he just knows he just needs one backhand to jab or grab.
Yeah, and he keeps finding these jabs too. I think if you counted up all the percent he got of a jab in these 2 games, it'd be an extraordinary amount. Okay, down smash, get up, again finding his way out of the corner, so much better. It's that simple. It's definitely a very different game, but still another forward air. Yeah. Great use of the platforms. You can see why Triple AA counterpicked this stage, but Space, of course, knows a thing or two about it as well and made great use of it.
Yeah, that was nice. That was pretty nice.
Yep.
Just knew he was gonna roll backwards. Was ready with the forward air.
Well, what a set, but like people predicted, that indeed was a...
Well, still, last game was still pretty close.
Yeah, fairly good being 2-0. You can see, that's what I'm saying, there's so much in store for Triple AA. He's just waiting for that breakout performance. You could say it was Syndicate already because he beat Markree, but you know, that's still a strange and a unique tournament. I feel like soon he's going to take a bunch of names at a Dutch tournament. He's just aching for that to happen. He might even do it in losers now, but...
Well, actually,
Space is just not the person to do it against.
The last Lightning, he also got a pretty nice run though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True, yeah.
I'm not sure who else he beat, but... Oh.
So let's see what the next scheduled set is. It is Young Eevee versus Ramses. So Ramses beat Gijsberg 2-0. That's a classic set because it's happened a couple of times for some reason.
And I heard Ramses lost the last set, so...
Yeah, true.
Pretty good at
But even way back in Smash 4, it was this big upset. At one point Gijsberg beat Ramses, you know.
Oh really?
Yeah. Long ago. In the meantime, I'm gonna look at the losers bracket, see what's going on there.
Yeah, just Bruce with the upsets. Let me hear it.
So Dynastyle took care of Cursed Cake. That's of course something, a character you don't want to meet as a Bowser, Captain Falcon.
There was some winners?
Nee, there wasn't losers. Because we saw Dynastyle.
Dinosaur won against Upton.
Yeah,
Who did lose
and then
next?
he promptly lost against Shuck.
Oh yeah, Shuck. Yeah, Shuck.
Meanwhile, The system is doing very well. He's playing Datum now to qualify for losers top 24. Messi also trying to make it into the top 24 losers side.
Who did Datum lose to?
He lost against Triple AAA, which was an upset for Triple AAA.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Now, Optin probably going to face Gijsbeer, which feels like it's another classic set. This has occurred in the past.
Really?
Yeah, the reason is that Gijsbeer, of course, was a big Falco fan, and then Optin played Falco. But of course, they're both, at least Optin is playing a different character now. Now, Jesse, as expected, running through losers, but Kevin Fornape, who of course was upset himself by the system, is also back into it, trying to get into top 24 loser side.
Alright.
And in winners, we indeed got Taminian versus Paint. That's been going on for about 20 minutes now, so who knows what's going to happen. Shook versus Petrino, also fun set to see, but apparently we're going to see Young Eevee versus Ramses.
Ramses has been putting in work, man. Ramses is playing really well.
Yeah, he's been winning a lot of things recently, doing much better. The only slight misstep has been Lightning 3. Where he lost to the Wii Fit trainer, G Fit trainer.
Oh yeah. He's your protege, man.
The funny thing about us is that we play completely differently.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't even watch the same people. Because I'm a John Numbers fan, and that's all I watch. And he doesn't even watch John Numbers because he doesn't like how John Numbers plays.
Oh really?
Whereas I'm literally just a clone of John Numbers. Everything I do, John Numbers has done at some point.
Who does he watch? Because I don't even know any other.
There are other Wii Fitters. There's one from NorCal who might be the best Wii Fit trainer.
Okay.
He's Varun is his name. Yeah. So before John Numbers was back to Wii Fit trainer, he was almost without a question the best. Now of course Numbers is back and doing his thing.
I think Wii Fit's also pretty slept on, man. Just the deep breathing, it's.
The problem is that she's a weird character. It's questionable if she's really solo mainable. Probably not. And that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get weird upsets, but you're also just gonna get completely destroyed by other characters.
Yeah.
And that inconsistency is. I feel she's more scary than actually good. You know.
I can see that. But that's with a lot of characters like that aren't high or top tier.
Yeah, but
I don't think you can solo main them.
No. Well, we're gonna see Bowser Jr. now, presumably.
He's high tier.
Yeah, and Junior is just actually, but of course Junior solo mainable, probably not. That's something that young Eevee has been running into. He's been trying to pick a second there.
Yeah, true.
They're both looking clean today.
Who?
Young Eevee and all.
Yeah, they always look clean.
You already know. Let's see if they're gonna do a button check.
Can I see the bracket again?
Yeah.
Oh, Paint took one.
Paint won, so winner side top 24. Talking about something nobody expected. Of course, he was helped by a massive DQ. Anti-reflex.
Yeah, that helps, yeah.
But still, he's gonna go home happy.
Anti-reflex playing really well as a player.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, let's get into it. Larry versus Shock.
Alright. I love some young Eevee though.
Don't we all? And it's so nice to see Ramses back.
Yeah.
He'd been missing from tournaments generally, or he did attend a couple, but of course he wasn't all that serious about it. Ever since after the start he dropped Pokemon training. So
I think Shock's really his character.
Yeah. But Shock is a difficult character, so of course he's still learning and learning and learning.
Yeah, of course.
But you can bet on it that he has done some work.
Yeah, you can see it
in
now,
this
he's
matchup.
putting in work.
Yeah.
On paper it looks really rough for like a junior. You don't really get many destroyed aerials.
Exactly, he's massively outranged.
Yeah.
But it's one of these things where Junior has so many tricks up his sleeve that you never quite know.
Oh, he didn't make it. Oh.
Now, one thing that Ramses does very well is edge guard using these cute hitboxes that Shock has.
Right.
You can throw an F smash or something or an F tilt way off stage, and it really catches people off guard. That while standing on stage, you can extend yourself so far off stage.
That cracks me up every time.
Yeah,
It just licks you. So funny move.
I wish Licky Tongue was.
Facts.
He made me buy
Right.
Okay. So Ramses is going in Buster mode, getting some damage in before he loses that stock, because with just 2 moves of Buster, he just did a lot of damage. And now he can go into speed. Okay, he's on smash. I feel like we haven't actually seen neutral well, except just now. But for seconds,
right? Yeah.
seconds at a time, yeah. This game has just been going back and forth. It's hard to keep track of, honestly.
Yes. It's just a treat to watch.
Both throwing out their mix-ups and really surprising each other. And it seems like Ramses still has a slight edge, but of course, it depends on if he can find the kill that he wants. Okay, this is scary ledge trapping.
Ooh,
with
I'm
Shock
surprised he
Smash
didn't
mode.
die, to be honest. He hit
Yeah,
him
me
with a
too.
back air, but the smash mode.
Now at least Smash Art is gone. Oh, and it was a beautiful down air.
Yeah, Rams is playing really clean.
Yeah, and you can see this ledge trapping doing work. It's just very little that young Eevee, Bowser Jr. in general, can do on the ledge against this character. As he has a lot of tricks and gimmicks, but they don't really work when you have a sword as massive as Shield.
Oh, he got some shield combos.
Yeah.
It looks really rough, but he's still, he's not that far behind.
Exactly, but he's gonna need to find a kill now.
Yeah.
Ooh, and a slight error from Ramses there leads into an extension of young Eevee's advantage state, but there it is, it's gone. And he finally finds that high jump, hits it with the back air. He was looking for that before, but Ramses thinking he wasn't going to do it this time, but he just threw it out again. Still, it took a little bit too long, whereas Ramses is finding his kills pretty early.
Yeah, indeed. Oh, I think there was some specific combo.
Yeah. Getting more up tilts in on the shield, and oh my god, suddenly it's even.
Young Eevee's like, he looks pretty familiar with the matchup. He just looks rough and green.
Yeah. Oh my god, did he just SD? No. Oh my.
Oh really? That sucks. That sucks. You don't want to end that way.
That's not what you want to see. Like, if this game continued on at the same pace, we could have reasonably expected Ramses to win.
Yeah, indeed, yeah.
Because
the way was playing really good.
They were both equal-ish every time, and then Ramses was just taking it.
Yeah.
All right. Still, we got 3 games if we need it, so 2 more.
I don't think Ramses will like affect.
No, I feel like he has a very strong mentality.
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
Of course, one of the better coaches out there. I don't know if he's actively coaching anybody right now, but in any case, it is theoretically a great coach. So, might as well coach himself too. And just going in instantly. Okay, switching to Buster mode for more.
Look at the damage.
Yeah. And again, young Eevee in the corner. Ramses is getting a lot out of that every time. And then these up air strings from Bowser Jr. there.
But not the shield mode though. Already like.
Oh, that was not. Oh my god. That was such a beautiful idea too. It was really tricking him up.
It's a good idea, but
yeah, because young Eevee has had so much trouble getting off the ledge. That Ramses was just making it seem like he was giving him a free pass and then going right back with that down B. But of course, that SD, and he was just at 32, I think, %. That's gotta hurt. Still, he can get this stock and have it be about equal.
I hope it won't hurt him though, in the long run.
Let's see if he gets the equalizer. Okay, smash art.
I just want to see game 3, man. This
yeah, exactly.
Really
and I think Ramses deserves it, but he needs to.
It's a really fun set.
Okay.
That's nice, yeah.
Great up B out of shield in smash art. And we're going right back to speed art. they're both such interesting mix-up game. But Young Eevee can't really get that much started. See, he's trying to do something with that Mecha Koopa, but it's just this huge sword keeps sticking into his face. Oh, and that was beautiful. Picking the art and then double jumping with the Nair. Some very tricky movement here from Rose. Alright, Buster is out. Take a bit of damage. The magic percent is on Young Eevee though. For some reason, it's true. You keep seeing that percent. Okay, this time he does grab the ledge with the Dandy.
Yeah. Side B.
Since, oh yeah, you're right. Right. This is a scary position for any character, but for...
Oh, you got like 2 balls on him.
Yeah, like Young Eevee is gonna pull out all the stops just to, you know, get himself, because this where he is right now is just so terrible for Bowser Jr. Okay, ramming him with the side B, but he's not, that is a very dangerous move though.
Did he just shoot Monada to cancel him on that?
Yeah, it seemed like...
Or I didn't even know that was possible.
Oh,
yeah,
and that apparently, so Rums with the matchup knowledge, there's not that much that Bowser Jr. can do there apparently.
I think parry and
yeah.
You can get a punish after that.
And another up B out of shoot, and with that Ramses is taking the lead.
I like the animation when like Bowser Jr. does the side B, just looks so happy in his car.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
funny.
I'm so happy it exists. Yeah, and again,
Really
he SD'd at 32%, so this is a massive turnaround. Ooh, he was so ready to punish that. He just slightly misspaced himself. Young Eevee getting himself back in this. This, of course, is ripe for a kill for Bowser Jr. Trying to find something, a back air, say. Alright, he's... And there he gets it. A back air. Tricky movement there. A Bowser Jr. classic. They've been doing that since, and this too, what he did just now, getting the down and pulling it out. That's those are classics from Smash 4, but those aerials are significantly better in this game.
Yeah, do the Smash 4 also? Yeah, I never saw that. So.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, land on your shield
with the down air.
Yeah, with the car and then pull it down. Or the side in this case, mixing it up.
Right.
Okay. The dash attack. Gonna miss the mark, but not a huge punish here. It's getting about evenish again.
Yeah. Like Rumster escaping this one is pretty good.
Yeah. And of course, ledge trapping with the smash are such a dangerous situation. So far, Young Eevee has been...
just moving.
Yeah, he's been putting out all the mix-ups, but the thing is, you just have to predict one mix-up correctly and he's gonna be dead. Yeah, just like, oh, that bear somehow missed because he had the right idea doing back air there. Yeah, he's gonna run out of tricks at some point.
I really want to see
this is such an intense game. There's huge pressure here on both players. Young Eevee, because he was really lucky in that Ramses SD'd. Right. So he wants to get this game before he loses the game 3. Right. And Ramses, of course, is like, I cannot lose this set because of 2 SDs. Come on, I want a game 3. I want to have a chance to prove myself, and that was scary.
Go for the hard read.
Oh, and the back air, will that do it? It will, and we're getting a 3rd game. This is not what Young Eevee wanted, because he tried to steal this game away.
What a set.
I like how Shulk has gray hair just like Ramses does. I never noticed that. I didn't know there was an alternate gray hair. I didn't know.
Maybe
this is the first time I'm noticing this. Yeah. Yeah, Ramses lost pastel colors.
Oh, maybe that's why the skin. I'm gonna ask him. I get it. I like black, so you know, I'm always like wearing something black, so I get it.
You gotta love yourself. Alright, this 3rd game now is very exciting because it was evenish the what? It was evenish the 3rd game. And then the 2nd game, he only took it. Ramses SD'd at 30%, which because it's very early. He just basically SD'd almost straight away. So it's going to be really exciting to see what's going to happen in this 3rd game.
What do you think about the counter? Oh, that was a good parry. That was really good awareness from Ramses.
It's a smart counter pick because Bowser Jr. has so little range that he just wants to be on top of Rams all the time. Whereas Rams just can chill and throw out that huge sword.
I'm surprised. I wonder what he banned. That he let him go to something.
Yeah, I wonder too. Okay.
Oh
no! Okay, so he did get, but he was probably mashing shield then or something.
Yeah.
He did get the tech, but then the air dodge. Are we? Is this guy really gonna lose a set with 3 SDs? Come on.
It will be sad.
Oh.
Didn't get the spike.
Oh, he probably wants to get an up B or something there after that, but then he grabbed the ledge when jumping.
It's still pretty even.
It's
though.
just sad. But young Eevee getting the up air strings.
Yeah, Eevee is just capitalizing on the.
Yeah. It's not nice to move with an RSD. Okay, that forward smash still not doing it. The thing is, it clashes. They trade the first hit, but then of course you get nothing out of Bowser Jr.'s F smash first
But
hit.
that DI though, I'm surprised he didn't die.
Yeah.
You did 4 there with smash from now though.
Okay. Young Eevee finding the timing, getting Ramses in between his 2 short hop back airs. Very clean from him. He's doing.
Eevee's just chilling. He got no rush autos. I think he did something there. He
Yeah.
wasn't supposed to die.
Okay, dash attack punish with the smash art on, that will do it. Did he just taunt maybe? He has all
Still
right
hype
to, but he's in
himself up.
full stock behind. I mean, this is getting more and more difficult by the minute. Yep.
Perfect parry.
Yeah.
Just missed time.
You can't get away with these kind of mistimings when you're so behind.
Yeah.
He needs to be playing perfectly now.
Really
and
hard
instead,
for
young
Ramses
Eve is
now.
just running a trade on him. This
Yeah.
smash roll counter pick is really working out.
Also that and like he's getting everything he wants.
Yep.
Like his composure is like that's why he's top of the Netherlands right now.
Yeah. But Rams is working himself onto that PR, so this could have been a crucial set for him. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, these SDs are just not helping him out. Okay, a nice parry, a simple punish. Get a few more of those, and that'll be Rams' stock. Meanwhile, young Eevee is a slightly heavier character, so he's gonna need some more damage on him. Unless, of course, Rams can find one of his patented early kills, especially near the ledge. I've seen a lot of those myself, but if young Eevee keeps pulling out these kind of tricks, like going
Just-
under the stage, yeah, young Eevee really does not want to get on stage when Ramses has the smash art going. So this was very smart. Even though he got a slight punish out of it, that's far less bad than actually getting the stock.
get
And
it.
as long as he still has the stock, he's good.
Yeah, you don't want to get cheesed by show like and then let Ramses make the comeback.
Yeah,
Because he can still make the comeback though.
definitely. This character is capable of crazy things.
Yeah. But I don't think
Oh my, what?
uh,
Sad.
yeah, that's too bad. That's not the way I wanted to
Yeah.
end the set. Because it was a really hype set.
Yeah, and this is exactly the sort of thing I feel like Ramses would dislike a note
Yeah.
to end the set on, because it's a sort of interaction that he couldn't expect.
Right.
That's just a sort of strange thing that he wouldn't and couldn't know about.
Right. And also the SDs, like every game.
Yeah.
Sucks. But yeah, we used to see more of Ramses and losers.
We definitely will see him there, and this is probably also nearly the end of our blog.
Yeah, I think that's the end, right?
So I think everything's done. So let's see, Petrino beat Shuck 2-0. Well, that's not too surprising given we saw him on stream just run a train over Messi.
just-
That was crazy, man.
Best Terry AU.
Wow.
Best Terry AU. Patrino.
The biggest upset will be Paint in top 24 winner side, even though that is because of a DQ, but the man deserves it.
Deserves it, yeah. Just retake those, man.
Young Eevee is going to be winner side.
Nee, Revolution. Spelen of zo. Omdat ik kom aan andere matches.
The system lost. Beat Datum. So Datum out. That was that's surprising too.
That's too bad.
But that's all for system, you know. It's a huge upset. Meanwhile, Dynastyle beat Messi 2-1, and Jesse making it out, beating Kevin Fornape 2-1. So we got a few big hitters like Messi, Kevin Fornape,
Alright, that's
Datum.
cool.
They're all already out. Quite surprising.
Yeah. Well. Alright.
Well, that was our blog, guys. Maybe we'll be back later.
Hope you enjoyed. Later, guys.
Go to Tags monthly the next time. When
Yeah,
there's
man.
not a storm.
We will survive. Alright.
See ya!
Is er een break?
Nee, ik ga nu meteen de kassa's halen en dan kunnen ze gewoon door.
Oh, oké, cool.
Alright.
Thanks voor de koffie.
Ja, bedankt.
Ik heb een probleem, man.
Tweede bus? Is het wel?
Lekker duur.
Huh?
Als jullie retweeten, krijgen jullie de commentary rap.
Oh ja.
Ik was er even retweet.
Oh shit, volgen jullie? Moeten jullie nog volgen?
Nee man.
Hallo. Goed laten. Nice.
Misschien volg je me wel verder. Oh nee. Super Jake. We hebben gewoon video gemaakt, hij heeft fotokill.
Ja. Mensen moeten het horen van de guys zelf.
Ja, ik kan onze beweging zien.
Ik wil eigenlijk geen commentary cam.
Ja, dat is wel
Er is
jammer.
wel, er is wel eentje maar.
Ja, ik zag een cam, ik denk, maar hij deed niks.
En hoe is je aan het werken, man? Hoe is je aan het werken, weet je
Ik had Super Sammy man, maar nu niet meer.
nee. Oh ja, iemand, ik zag iemand het zeggen.
Ik vond het wel jammer, want ik wil wel echt tegen hem spelen wel. Maar ik wil wel even snel opwarmen. Oh, even opwarmen ergens.
Waar is er een kap in de lucht?
Ik ben niet hier.
Oh, jij bent ja, streammanager.
Audio staat aan.
Oh, wacht even, zie jij de... er is camera toch?
Er is geen camera.
Oh, er is geen camera.
Van die kijken.
Geen camera voor de jongen. Oh, dan hoef ik niet op mijn haar te letten, dat is wel fijn.
Ik ga wel een tweet plaatje doen en dan...
Oh, dat is wel leuk.
Als jullie allebei zijn.
Ja, als ik dacht dat ik het met Chris zou doen, waar is hij dan?
Crizzle.
Ja, Christel.
Nee, Crizzle is...
Ah, jammer man.
Ah, kijk aan.
Hallo Gijs.
Zo. Net een echt groen scheen.
Ja.
Lekker hoor.
Oeh, even mijn haar goed doen.
Ik sta nog steeds te shaken van die set tegen Smash Bro, man.
Oh, Smash Bro. Had je bijna verloren of zo?
Nou ja, game 1 ging gewoon prima, game 2 ook.
Ja.
Ondanks dat ik echt een zieke achterstand had aan het begin van game 2.
Oh.
Maar ik verloor game 2 uiteindelijk op 60 door de voltjes down smash.
Dus jullie gaan praten, maar...
Zeg maar of we live zijn.
Goed, goed.
Ja, sorry, maar ik weet niet hoe dat live en niet live gaan.
Oh.
Oh,
Sorry.
Okay.
Just gonna head and assume that the mics are on.
Yes. That's probably the best idea, considering we can hear ourselves. It's I guess a good bet that they are.
I can hear you. I can hear you just fine.
Yeah, same here.
So we got Larry in a victor scene. Let's go, young Evie.
Yeah, have you seen the game? I was watching.
I did
just
not.
now.
I was shaking in my own set to get out of the pool.
Right. Against an Inkling Smash Bro, right?
Yeah.
But I saw a little bit of that set. I heard Ramses SD'd in, I believe it was both games. I'm not sure it was a game-free situation, but yeah, that seems to happen a lot. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's it's always a pain to lose a set in which you got either one or multiple of these, because you can't help but wonder, what if I didn't?
Exactly.
Well, I'm not gonna say it doesn't matter, but whether you do it at 30 or 150, you will always just think to yourself, what if, you know?
But the thing with Ramses is also that he seems to be SDing a lot in his sets. Like, it seems to be kind of a pattern. Like, I guess Shulk is just easier to SD with, you know, the up B is a little bit jank sometimes,
Yeah,
maybe
well,
you get side B sometimes.
I suppose, you know, Pokemon Trainer is a little bit slower.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
it's way
think-
easier to slip and just slide off the road when you're in a jump or a speed Monado
Yeah.
than if you were just playing regular old Ivysaur with the...
For sure. Sadly, Ramses isn't so fond of Pokemon Trainer anymore, from what I know at least.
Yeah, don't really
So-
get why. It's a fine character, but
really
you know,
great character.
Shulk is always an upgrade regardless
Oh,
of who you're playing.
For sure. Like, arguably, even when you're playing some of the top tiers, because Shulk can kind of just cheat his way out of some games. Well, I wouldn't call it cheating, but it is cheating.
I mean, it does feel like it. That's all I'm gonna
It does
say.
feel like it, for sure. Like, he do be stealing those games. By the way, buy Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition coming out. I can't say the date because it was leaked. Don't look it up, but it is coming out soon.
Well, I'm just go ahead and not do that because I've been reversed advertised by Shulk in this game.
Oh.
I never want to see that bastard again.
Okay, fair. But I mean, like, if you want his opinion of him to change a little bit for the better, like, I would recommend playing the game. It's a good game.
Right. Fair enough. But I've also heard that it's a massive 70-hour time sink.
Yeah, it's pretty long, for sure.
Doesn't really fit my work schedule, so to say.
Yeah, no, you're an adult,
But
of course.
yeah, if I was still blowing off classes in college, then I would definitely pick it up.
See, right, I feel you. By the way,
Yeah, you do feel me. You're a freshman, right?
Yeah, no, of course. Speaking of which, by the way, I want to say one thing about the set with young Eevee and Ramses earlier. Young Eevee was playing very well by like every single time Ramses went from like a problematic Monado, like Shield or Smash. He just kind of side beat under the stage and then back and forth until it was stalled out, you know?
Oh,
Because
I'm
Dutch
gonna
Junior
go
can do
ahead
that.
and rewatch that game when it's uploaded, probably to Dutch Smash VODs or what.
Yeah,
whatever
most
it's
likely. That's the new channel that YYZ is running.
Yeah.
Dutch
So
Smash Vaults.
what's it really called?
I don't know.
If you want to Google it,
Yeah, if you look up Dutch Smash Vaults on YouTube, you'll probably find it.
that's
most
what I
likely.
needed to hear.
Yeah. So that was very smart. Be sure to do that if you're playing against a Shulk, which there aren't that many of anyway, but it's good to keep in mind as well. But like, obviously you need to play a character that can do that. Of course, Bowser Jr. can do it very easily. That side B and up B go very, very far. I believe the Spaces can do it as well. Well, not Wolf, but you know.
Yeah, maybe the Wolf, but he
Yeah.
has other positives.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like, he doesn't care about a lot of the Monados, you know? He has that privilege, and if he wants to stall something out, he can just press the beautiful red B button.
I love it. I love
Yes. So, do you know who's gonna come up now?
it. Well, I see Cal.
Yeah, Cal.
I don't know any Cals.
I don't know any Cals either, but like, I guess that's just a stream only tag. Or like a in-game only tag.
I guess so.
I guess we can speculate. I have a good friend named Cal who lives in the UK. That's some fun trivia.
Right. In Ultimate.
And yeah.
I always think like X-Cal or something, but I think like that's some kind of old school Call of Duty YouTuber.
You're Call of Duty YouTuber. Oh, I haven't. Oh, yeah,
Back when I was young, up in Call of Duty was hot shit.
I was just about to say, because you're a little bit of a older video game player, as we say it.
I'm one of the last people who can call themselves millennial, just
Right.
before the cutoff point.
Yeah, no, I always see you talk about Call of Duty with Marcos and Datum on Twitter,
yeah.
and you always have like arguments about which game has the best maps.
I mean, Datum has some terrible opinions.
Yeah, no, I know you. I know you think of it. So
I mean,
No politics!
oh,
no, this
I
is
thought-
about Call of Duty.
get out of here!
No.
Yeah, we do get it going on Discord, but we'll
for
spare
sure.
the viewers our
Yeah.
horrible politics talk.
For sure.
Let's just stick to
What we
old
know.
school Call of Duty.
Of course, because like I have only played Modern Warfare, like the original one, Call of Duty 4.
Well, you picked the best one.
Oh yeah, you think it's the best one because I hear a lot of people complain about its multiplayer.
Well, yeah, but I like to look at things in perspective a little bit, and that's the game that basically set the stage for the entirety of the generation of consoles. That game is the central game for the generation.
Okay,
Because everybody wanted to be Call of Duty 4.
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody structured their game like Call of Duty 4, maybe slept on a co-op, because that's the only thing it was missing.
Yeah.
But the multiplayer, you know, obviously has some balance issues, but what old multiplayer hasn't?
Yeah, there was a lot of, what's it called, like snowballing with the perks and such, wasn't there? Or was it in Modern Warfare 2?
Oh, that's in Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, with the nukes
Like, if
and
you want to
stuff.
talk balance, that game isn't just unbalanced, it's just unplayable.
Yeah, oh, you think it's, oh wow, because I hear a lot of people like thinking back fondly of that game's multiplayer. Maybe it's nostalgia. It's probably nostalgia.
It's nostalgia, but it's also... they're also right, because it was the smoothest playing Call of Duty. It was the best looking Call of Duty in my opinion in terms of art style. It has the best music. Guns felt really nice, and every noob could play with the guns in that game, no recoil. But the thing is, like you said, a couple of perk combinations, weapon combinations that straight up broke the entire game. Think Brawl Meta Knight but worse, and it's online casual, so nobody... You know, nobody is gonna play by the rules, but if you did find that magical lobby where everybody was just a normal person trying to have fun instead of breaking the game, then it was amazing.
Yeah, I see. Also, you mentioned the music. Wasn't the soundtrack done by Harry Gregson Williams, I believe?
Hans Zimmer.
Okay, so
a classic.
Yeah, Gregson Williams was probably the previous game. He did music for Metal Gear Solid as well, but there's no Metal Gear Solid characters on this screen. It's gonna be Byleth versus Luigi. Look at that.
I do like my Luigis.
Yeah, like Luigi is like fun to watch once he gets a grab because those combos are just insane. But it's gonna be the question if he's gonna get any kind of grab at all because Byleth's moves are pretty safe. You can throw them out from a distance, so getting in to get that grab is probably gonna be pretty hard for Luigi in theory.
It's gonna be pretty hard for Luigi, but when he does get it, there is, you know, there are little other characters that are as much combo food as Byleth is.
Oh, for sure. Like she doesn't have that many. Like she doesn't have any combo breakers at all, I believe. And then like the ground speed is pretty bad. The air speed is awful actually. And now that I think about it, Luigi is usually very easy to what's it called?
Edge guard?
Edge guard also, but also that as well, but also juggle.
It's like we're playing Smash Brothers Lingo, you know.
Yeah, but like Luigi fits the bill on every single bad thing that could happen to you in disadvantage. But
Normally
like,
he combo breaks with his nair, but versus characters with big disjoints that doesn't work as well.
Exactly.
Still, I think Cat used to be a very good player. I have not seen a lot of him in Ultimate. He still might be a very good player. We're about to find out, I'd say. So Fighting Plants should have a very tough time getting in, like you said. But a beautiful read on the roll is gonna get him teabagging.
Look at that, lad. Fighting Planet is definitely the kind of player who would teabag on his opponents once he gets a nice kill in there. And of course, like Cat is kind of like...
He's a salty dude.
Yeah, exactly. He's a little bit susceptible to that kind of taunting. So I'm sure if he can keep his composure, he'll be okay. But the question is if he can do that at all. I saw him laugh Byleth earlier, but I wasn't sure if he's actually gonna play her.
Yeah, me too. I was looking at him laugh Byleth and I was just thinking, these things are just not real, dude.
No, exactly. Like the nair to nair. Like
yeah,
it's true to an extent maybe, but like
not
DI
really.
has to be factored in. Oh no.
I mean, yes, but not really. You know, it's one of those combos, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Oh, wow. He got the grab on the pair. Okay, it's not gonna matter, but still, like I'm surprised he got that grab at all. Not gonna get much from it. Okay, the little bit of shield pressure, obviously gonna grab that. But an interesting thing about it is that Luigi's Zair. Ooh, nice. Luigi's Zair actually clanks with a lot of what's it called, disjointed moves, which removes the hitbox. So if Cat isn't careful with his hitbox placement, Luigi might just land for free sometimes. Like it happened earlier in the first stock, but like, oh wow!
There we got that big old down smash. I don't know what the weapons are called. I skipped out on Fire Emblem Three Houses, but I do know it packs one hell of a punch.
Yeah, no, that's the only route I didn't play is the Black Eagles route, and that's where the axe is from, so I have no idea what that name is, but the bow is called Philnod, and the spear is called Errand Bar.
It's pretty funny because that bow is never gonna hit. What is gonna hit is that Luigi Cyclone.
Hey, you forgot that the bow is also the neutral air, and I've seen plenty of those.
I mean, getting your neutral air modeled after Pit, which doesn't, has some reliability issues, is not the best result as a DLC character.
I guess so, but the thing is that Bylab's neutral air is pretty good because even if people fall out of it, you sometimes have mix-ups and even straight-up combos out of it, so it's not all bad, It's also pretty kind of safe to throw out, I think it's a little bit better than Pit's.
Well, that might be true, but just as you say it, you see Luigi fall out of the Nair. It is something that would trigger me. Yeah, let's just leave it at that.
That felt like the reverse version of that Monado Purge discussion you had with Sam like years ago. Like the thing that you didn't want to happen actually.
Oh yeah, it's one of my favorite clips.
Yeah, it's a really good clip. Either way, even though like the game is pretty even right now, it looks pretty good for Fighting Planet if you ask me, because he's been putting up a great fight, even though this matchup should theoretically not be amazing for him, although it's only been like week number 1 or 2 of Bylab, so we're not entirely sure.
Considering that Fighting Planet has dropped a few grab combos where you can easily get 80 or maybe even a kill, I think Cat is lucky to be in this last hit situation, and as a more experienced player, I do predict that Cat is gonna close it out.
For sure, and there you go, just as you say it, like a commentator's blessing, I guess.
Yeah, my future vision has improved since we commentated that, or maybe I was with El Jefe, but we commentated that counter pick long time ago.
Good times, good times. Either way, game 1 going to Cat's Bylab, good stuff from him, but I don't think you should count Fighting Planet out at all, because as you saw, he could keep up with him quite easily. Ooh,
yeah, and maybe he just has to be a bit... What?
Terry! Oh, that's why he picked that stage. Oh, that's an amazing choice if you ask me. Like, Terry is a pretty cool character. I like seeing him.
Terry's amazing. He definitely has that DLC juice, no doubt. Sure. Getting 26% out of a jab, that is nuts.
But I'm kind of surprised though, because Fighting Planet did just fine with Luigi if you ask me, but maybe he felt like towards the end of that game, he felt like he was being figured out, maybe? Perhaps?
Maybe, but I'm not so sure about that. And like I said, he dropped a couple of crucial Luigi jab combos, grab combos, excuse me. If you get those, he easily would have had a huge lead on that final stock. But, can't complain since his Terry is doing just fine right now.
For sure, look at that, like throwing out those huge hits. Oh yeah, what's that, the parry? Because like if you, no, it's only out of a spot dodge if you do up tilt you get a different move, right? Ooh, okay, interesting ledge option from Cat right there. I've seen that a couple of times. On Twitter mostly, but like it seems like it's a legitimate ledge option if people don't expect it. Oh, the power dunk to recover back on stage has a little bit of lag though.
We got some great edge covering going on from Cat right now. I wouldn't really call it traps, but he's definitely staying composed. Yeah. And whenever Fighting Planet goes high, he has all the time in the world to get his favorite move out.
Oh, and look at that. I see Fighting Planet has to go on deck, so yes, watch out for, there you go. The, what's it called again? Buster Wolf?
Buster Wolf and Powered Gazer.
Powered Gazer, yes, that's also a very strong move, especially on shield. Like, you can hit someone with like an up tilt on shield and then go into Power Geyser and does so much shield damage. Nice down smash.
Oh, and we got the taunt. Taunt and the teabag.
I love that taunt so much.
Maybe you should try winning a game first, my guy.
Oh, hey, calm down. It's, like, look at that. The stock difference isn't there. The percentage difference is definitely racking up. I guess Fighting Planet can definitely make this into a decent lead if he gets a couple more hits, because Terry, he hits pretty hard.
He hits pretty hard. That he does. And he is only 4% away from a goal, but he's not gonna get there because he airled just past the ledge in fear of the Philnod and can't make it back.
That's really too. Also, you remembered the names already. I'm very proud of you guys.
Yeah, I've been doing this for a while.
Of course, very experienced. But okay, there was the crack shoot, I believe. Great stuff to get back on stage using that. Okay, gonna read the jump there, and Fighting Planet in an awful position now. The frame traps are insane. And the thing I like about Cat is that like he throws out the neutral B a lot, but he doesn't always like release it. It's more like your opponent has to respect it going into shield. And wow, another read.
Yeah, absolutely dominant by Cat here in game 2. The big deciding factor was that Fighting Planet just kept going high on his recovery.
Yeah, he
time and time again, it was high power dunk, high, you know, the non-Buster Wolf, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. So the thing is that like if you keep doing that and it catches on like a few times, the damage is gonna rack up very, very quickly.
Right, and he just kept doing it, and Cat just kept waiting, and usually it was just a couple of neutrals here and there, repeat so you get more damage, but you see when the game comes to a close, that's when Cat, as an experienced player, knows to bring out the big guns. He got the tipper back here. That's what I like to see.
Yeah, very experienced player, right? Because he's been playing since Brawl, I believe.
He was a Brawl Link.
Yeah, and in Smash 4 he played Link as well.
Yeah.
I believe he misses Smash 4 Link quite a lot from what I've heard.
I miss Smash 4 Link too, man. The secondary. Smash 4 Link was so much fun.
It was just throwing bombs, I don't know.
Okay, so what's Link now?
It's throwing boomerang, yeah.
And Nair.
And Nair, oh yeah, lots of Nair. Okay, but there's just so many cool setups that he can do with the bomb and the bomb infinite.
I mean, he had a great, awesome, cool bomb setups too in Smash 4.
Yeah,
but the
bomb
thing
to
what
one
I
aerial.
miss about Smash 4 Link is that in Ultimate Link Sword it just doesn't feel powerful. It feels powerful when you hit the thing like a forward air or smash stick, yeah I guess, but in Smash 4 it was beefy. It had these big, old, long-lasting freeze frames, this chunky sound effect, and of course the shield mechanics were different in Smash 4. If you just did a forward air, rising forward air, both hits on the shield of an opponent, just halve their shield gone, and they are afterwards still stuck in there for like a while. It felt so good to just throw that forward air out there, and now it just feels like you're throwing out some kind of LARP foam sword, you know? There's just no impact when you hit someone on a shield, and it's super unsafe, and it makes me sad.
I think it's all kind of relative though, because it seems like every single hit in Ultimate kind of has that beefy feel to it.
Except for Link.
No, I would make a case for Link.
Okay.
But I would even make a case for Link, because at least it's not as bad as Byleth Sour Spot.
I mean, yeah, but Byleth won in 4, so...
About
yeah, water for me as well, thank you. But you know, for a DLC character, of course, she is rather unimpressive, but there's no past version of her to, you know, be nostalgic about. The way I am with Smash 4 Link. And let's not forget that Smash 4 Link was based on Twilight Princess, the best Zelda game there is.
Okay, that's kind of a hot take. I'm gonna... I can't agree with that.
I may or may not be heavily informed by my own nostalgia.
Oh yeah, no. Like, I'll definitely believe. But the thing is that, like, I guess Twilight Princess has been getting a lot of hate, like, in recent years.
Oh, it's in that part of the Zelda cycle, you know.
Yeah, for sure. The cycle. But, like, I think it's kind of getting too much hate, you know? I think it's a very well-designed game. The aesthetic doesn't vibe that much with me.
I love the aesthetic.
Love it. I think the character designs are kind of what ticks me off about it, but the world design is very great in my opinion. Especially like the... What's like the equivalent of the Dark World in Twilight Princess?
Yeah, well, the Twilight Realm.
Yeah, oh right, yeah. I knew it was something with Twilight, but like, I think those sections are very cool. Also, Xanth is pretty cool.
Xanth's a great villain.
And the final boss is very cool as well. Like first against...
I don't get how people complain that Ganondorf is kind of... the street technician knows. I don't get why people complain that Ganondorf is a surprise final boss parachute in at the end, even though it's like it's not just foreshadowed. You are told in the middle of the game, the dude's back.
Yeah, no, it was pretty obvious in my opinion, but I wouldn't have minded if like the final boss was again. Is it okay to spoil like a 15-year-old game?
I mean, we already did.
More or less, but
more
like the boss battle before that against a certain someone who is also in this game, you know, in Smash Ultimate. Boss battle against that person was very cool. I think it would have been very cool if that was the final battle, and then Ganondorf as well, and every stage
of that final battle was amazing. Still the best final boss in any Zelda game.
I'll give you that. Well, I think the battle against Majora's Mask was pretty cool as well. With like all the phases were very radically different from each other.
True, but it annoyed me to play.
Okay, no, I can see that.
It's definitely more of a challenge, but you know, Twilight Princess strong, and I know that's kind of a meme, especially after the last console generation. But in terms of cinematic experience, There's no better Zelda than Twilight Princess.
It makes you feel like Link.
I won't say that, but it definitely has the most epic journey adventure vibe.
Yeah, no, for sure. Together with Ocarina of Time, I guess.
Yeah, but you know, they mirror each other in a lot of ways.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. It's almost a remake of sorts.
You're right. Structurally, it's very, very similar.
Yeah, for sure. Like,
yeah. Okay, anyway, let's get into some actual Smash. We got Nebodux versus YYZ.
Yes.
So you're gonna get Lucas versus Bayonetta.
yeah, like,
Possibly.
I haven't seen Nebodux play much, so that's gonna be very interesting for me to see. But the thing is that YYZ kind of has his own Bayonetta as well, so he knows the character very well, right? He knows the matchup, I would assume. Like, he knows the inner and outer workings of Bayonetta, so I assume I think Lucas is a way better character than Bayonetta as well. So,
Right.
yeah, I would say that he has quite the advantage here, considering everything. But don't count Nebodux out, because Bayonetta...
I never would.
Yeah,
I never
no.
would.
Like, she has some crazy stuff, dude. Like, if a very, very skilled player uses her, she has some crazy stuff that you can use to make huge comebacks. And of course, Witch Time is still kind
Well,
of
we
broken.
saw it when Rage from Sweden played on stream at
Yeah.
Valhalla 3.
Yeah, no, Rage had an insane run as well.
Right. Last hit, game 5 versus Quick.
Yeah.
Who's
Crazy.
gonna do that?
Yeah,
Only
with-
people like Rage or top players, and maybe Rage is a top player now. Who knows?
Well, exactly. I think in the matchup against Quick, especially, Witch Time came in handy very much, because like if you Witch Time a projectile from like the other side of the stage, it's still gonna activate. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
So
pretty
she
much
does well
every
against
move
zoners.
she has got worse in most ways, including Witch Time. But one thing
Yeah.
they made much better about Witch Time is the range. Like you
Yeah.
said, you can just Witch Time projectiles now and actually get your reward.
Exactly. Well, a little bit less of a reward because her combos have been toned down and doesn't last
Obviously.
as long, but still reward nonetheless. And like the best part about it is that like you can zone break with it, which is very, very effective. And I'm sure we'll see some of that if Nebodux manages to read some PK fires, for example.
Right.
So, game numero uno, the characters that we expected are here. Nothing different here. I wonder what kind of stage you would go to then. Because I don't know anything about what stages Bayonetta would prefer. I've seen a lot
Me
of...
neither, but I do know a lot about Lucas. Lucas prefers wide open stages where
think-
you can run away and shoot his PK fire.
I think we're definitely gonna go to Town and City game number 2 then, because I think I've seen a lot of like Bayonetta clips on that stage specifically with the platform extension. So if both players like that stage, we could very well see that in the... I'm just gonna call it. I'm putting €5 on it. Chat if anyone wants to challenge me on that.
So you think Nebodux is gonna win? That's your prediction for game 1?
Oh yeah, I have to predict that as well, right? No,
Right.
no.
If
I
you
think-
want to see Town and City.
No, I think regardless of the outcome, it's gonna be Town and City.
Okay.
That's gonna be my bet. Also, we saw that huge combo come out in the first couple seconds of the game from Nebodux right there, but now YYZ is hitting back with his own combo, doing even more damage.
Alright, that's one of the biggest Lucas combos you can get today. If you get the landing up air just right with Lucas, it is just upper.
Yeah.
Look at the damage. He
Look
had
at that.
2 advantage stages and he is even again. And now he's in the lead.
And look at that, and now he's at the ledge, which isn't the best position to be in general. Okay, YYZ getting stage control back.
Nebodux probably is... Oh, yeah,
there you go,
that's
the
not what
forward
you want. I kind of expected a Witch Time there.
Yeah.
He played Bayonetta in Smash 4 as well, and he was known for throwing out Witch Times constantly.
Must be a really big change to play Bayonetta from Smash 4 to Ultimate and feeling...
Right. I mean, he didn't start off with Bayonetta in Smash 4, Smash Ultimate, excuse me.
Right.
But I've been seeing more and more former Bayo players going back to her, and I like that development.
Yeah, no, same. Like, I guess the most prominent Bayos have kind of stopped competing actively, but the ones that are still playing are going back to her. And I
Like
do that
Nebodux,
stuff.
Rage, and we just saw a big backer from Nebodux taking out YYZ, but look at the lead YYZ has already built up. There
Ooh,
is the
dropping
PK
shield,
freeze.
that's not smart. You shouldn't do that.
PK freeze is ridiculous.
It's stupid. It's crazy.
and I love it.
But then again, Nebodux really shouldn't have dropped his shield there. Like, I guess he was going for a parry maybe, but still.
I suppose so. Can
Very,
you even
very
DI PK freeze? That's something I always wonder, because you are in an ice block.
I don't know. I think you just have to kind of mash out and hope you get out before you hit the blast zone. That's all you
Right.
can do, really. Oh, big combos, big combos.
Big
Okay,
combos,
air dodging out of
but
it.
nobody is that scared anymore after a big combo, because
No,
that
for sure.
up air is no longer killing. Okay,
Ooh.
Lucas going for the offstage PK Thunder, usually something we see only Nessus do, but I like it when Lucas uses older tools in such creative ways. Look at the shield, it's so small.
Yeah, no, watch your shield for sure. Well, speaking of watching your shield, that up smash of all things is gonna break it. Oh my god.
Oh,
Why
he's
was he
gonna stall. What are you doing? It wasn't even true.
Yeah, no, he was for sure out of that percent there, and then again he has a stock left, and he is in a great position, so I guess a little bit of styling is allowed, even when you get a shield break. It's very unfortunate for Nicodex as well. So I kinda get it, but okay, yeah, that's gonna do it. It's gonna do it. It's gonna close it out. Yeah, no,
it feels so bad when you get disrespected like that, but the lead they have is so big that you kinda know.
Yeah.
You kinda know that you're not gonna be able to bring it back, especially against characters like Lucas that have kills off grabs. Well, their grab isn't that risky to throw out, even though it's a tether grab. They have
it's pretty fast.
They have neutral tools that kill. It's very hard to make comebacks against those kind of characters if you're already at high percent.
For sure. And yeah,
Down in city.
I owe someone owes me $5.
If only you would have actually bet someone.
I mean, if someone, I'm gonna read back the chat later.
Oh, you're gonna read back the chat?
I'm gonna read it back later. I'm gonna claim my $5 since everyone took me up on that offer. Oh,
Captain Falcon. I don't know why. Maybe Dynastal has had a bad influence on your boy Nebodux.
Oh yeah, Dynastal has been playing out of his mind today. I lost to him alone.
Right.
Yeah, he's like, I guess it's like, I don't think Captain Falcon does too well against Lucas because he doesn't do it too well against small characters in general, does he?
No, he does not. Lucas is not as hard to hit though as the other pancakes.
He has a big head.
But Lucas has right. Lucas has a pretty good time keeping people out. Falcon is a big dude who can only hope to get in, you know, no projectiles.
Yeah. For sure. Oh, I'm really getting my water, thank you so much. But yeah, no, Lucas is a little bit easier to hit, but like, he's pretty fast, he has that projectile. Captain Falcon is a little bit of combo, but like, Lucas's combos, they are very, very specific, but they are much easier to get on a character like Captain Falcon. Fast faller, big, heavy, etc, etc.
That's how you live as Captain Falcon. You get those big combos, but you get comboed hard yourself, and you get edge guarded to boot.
Yeah, the 2-frame down smash.
I mean, is it even 2-frame? The hitbox is huge.
Yeah,
Falcon moves so slow.
Yeah, true, but it kind of looked like one. It seemed like he was in the process of grabbing the ledge, but still, you know.
Either way, if you get zapped, you're done, especially with a character like Captain Falcon with such poor recovery. There's a Falcon dive. I love how people are using Falcon Dive in this game offensively.
I liked it a lot more in Melee though, where you get your double jump back when you use it. They should bring that back. I think Captain Falcon could use any kind of buff he gets from the balance team, if it's just to make Grace and Glory shut up on Twitter. But like,
you know there's a mute button, right?
Yeah, I know, and I have him muted, and it still doesn't help. People keep quote tweeting and replying to him, and it is just awful.
Or you. Anyway, Nebodux is looking to be even more unfortunate than update on Twitter.
Oh, we're going for the knee there, really going for all enough. Oh, did that down smash just get all 3 hits on shield?
Right. Yeah, usually it moves to
it.
And another PK freeze. Get in the fridge. You are out of here. That game was even more dominant for YYZ than game number 1.
Yeah, that was definitely a pretty cool end, if I say so myself.
That's all, folks.
Yeah, for sure. Can we say that legally?
I don't know. Sue me, Warner Brothers.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, it's Warner Brothers, right?
It seems like I'm gonna get some money for my call out, but you're gonna lose some for yours if they're gonna end up following up on that. I'm not sure if they care too much. Put Mickey Mouse in Smash.
I mean, better than Sora.
I'll agree.
Did you read the rumor that Disney blocked it? I kind of loathe Disney for ruining Star Wars, but you know.
Oh, I love them for a lot more.
They're kind of evened out now in my mind for blocking Sora and Smash, because I care more about Smash than Star Wars. So
yeah, no,
thank you, Disney.
Oh my god, thank god. Like, if Sora got in Smash, like, my disappointment would be immeasurable. Like, I'm sure a lot of people feel the same about Byleth, but I think, like, the Byleth meltdown is too funny.
Byleth meltdown is pretty funny.
Like, if Sora got in, like, it would just be regular disappointment. Like, there wouldn't be any kind of meltdown, so it wouldn't even be fun.
I just have a pure hatred for Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, same. It's bad. Like, the writing is just bad.
I wouldn't just be disappointed, I would be straight up disgusted a little. Not
Okay.
mad, because I don't get mad at things like that, but it was like, ooh.
Right, yeah, no,
You know?
now you feel how I feel when Banjo got announced. He has no drip, and his music is bad.
I feel you. I feel you. Banjo, why is he even popular? He has one good game, and that's even debatable.
Yeah.
Because it did not age that well.
Oh, facts. Oh, I didn't expect a boomer like you to actually not like Banjo in Smash. That's surprising.
Oh, Banjo, and he sounds stupid. I hate
Oh,
the
for
art
sure.
style. The voice, the voice clips are so annoying. Oh, man, I would honestly prefer ukulele in Smash over Banjo. At least with Impossible Layer, he has one meh game and one really good game. Banjo has just a poorly aged game and a couple of terrible games.
You know what? Like, I think Luke Ukulele would probably have a way more creative moveset as well, because all Banjo does is just like flail his chicken around and throw eggs.
And we're gonna get another Belgian matchup.
Yes, like Geloid, or Multi-Mr. G, formerly now known as Horacion.
We're getting all the names out here.
All of them. But yeah, playing against Belgium's own Xetrals, I believe he is very popular among the people here living in Brabant, because the Belgian squad comes over for text tournaments a lot, and Xetrals is always with them. He has a very good relationship with the Dutch scene. I believe he's good friends with Erdo as well.
Well, you know how it goes, Vlaanderen, right?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Kindred spirits.
Yeah, it's basically
South Nederland.
South Nederland. It's basically one area there. Like Brabant and Belgium might as well be the same place. I do love my boy Xetrals as well.
That's a Randstad uitspraak if I've ever heard one, my guy.
No, I guess so, yes, but I mean it's kind of true. But either way, I'm very fond of Belgium myself. I watched a lot of Studio 100 as a kid, so you know.
I don't.
Oh no?
No.
Oh, not even any Kabouter Plop?
Oh, I know Kabouter Plop. Is that Studio 100?
Yeah, that's
Of course
Studio
I know about
100.
Kabouter
Of
Plop.
course, yeah. Oh, look at that tag for Sadie. Yes, because if people at the home don't know, Horacion has recently started dating famous, what's it called, UK e-celebrity Fortune.
E-celebrity is a nice way to put e-girl.
I wouldn't quite. It's actually e-maiden.
E-maiden?
That's the word for it in the UK.
Oh,
Yes.
really? I mean, I feel like you get all your UK info from Afrosmash. Twitter account.
No. She, like, everyone calls her an e-maiden. I did.
True? Okay.
Yeah. So it's a thing. It's definitely a thing. It's a UK thing, but it's a thing nonetheless. So I'm very happy for those two. Valentine's Day is coming up. So.
Although I have to say, I'm gonna be real with you, I do not envy the long distance relationship.
Oh yeah, no, those can be very, very difficult at times for sure. But that's why Horacion is working very, very hard to get that money, so they can move. They can move in at some point with each other and maybe like meet up as much as possible.
Right.
Fun fact: we're all going to Dokumi together, like all the cosplay guys, and Horacion is gonna carry all of our cosplay stuff.
The mule.
This is the new, indeed. That's the faith of anyone dating a cosplayer. That's how it goes. Anyway, speaking of which, Valentine's Day is coming up. If you don't have anyone yet, DM me. My Twitter is aptin_SSB. Anyways, Zetral's finally putting in his tag.
This
We're gonna
man
start
is
the game
on
soon.
the quest.
Of course. As AABR members would know. Either way, I forgot who Setros plays. Pokemon Trainer, Greninja?
Yes, that's completely correct. Mainly Greninja.
Okay, yeah, there's a lot of Greninjas in Europe, like a lot.
Greninja's pretty good, you know.
Yeah, no, he's amazing. Like the pancaking, the safe moves on shield, the kill confirms, of course, the good frame data, the good ground speed, and having good defensive options as well with the Shuriken and the Forda.
Definitely a character I want to doji bracket.
For sure.
It's one of those characters that both has a pretty good, pretty scary neutral, and this crazy combat power with a lot of kill confirms.
Yeah, and it doesn't help that Greninja destroys all of my characters as well. Very, very annoying. I'm not sure how well Samus does.
Pretty bad.
Yeah, no, I can imagine, because you can just kind of just jump over all the projectiles in neutral or something.
Right. So, you know, of course, Samus, like a lot of projectile characters, they scare you to play on the ground, then you jump, and then you get walled out by an aerial. A lot of projectile characters do this, and Greninja, with the second highest jump in the game, just under Falco, I believe.
Yeah,
actually jumps over the full hop walling aerial of a lot of characters.
Oh, gee, yeah, no, that's true actually. So if you do hate zoners, Greninja is a great choice for you. So, I mean, considering all the talk on Twitter lately about how zoners are awful to play against, I would imagine that the Greninja will only rise in popularity, especially in Europe now that we have Ice studying. We have, I don't know if Shuck still plays him, but he seems to kind of dislike Greninja in this game. He's been playing more Boy, but he's there as well.
I don't know why though. Like,
no, me neither.
Greninja seems very similar to Special Greninja
I mean,
from an outside perspective.
Yeah, I guess he lost a lot of his really cool combos, like the footstools and stuff, but now he has up air drag downs, which are pretty cool as well. And how can we forget Tarek? Of course.
Could we?
Of course.
We
Like
couldn't.
we definitely couldn't. He's basically a Dutchie as well. He is like arguably, no, not even arguably maybe, top 10 in Europe. He's doing super well on the circuit. He's been making upsets. He's now ranked number 2 in Germany, which is the region that Quick is from. That's a no small feat for sure. But anyway, oh what? Oh, I thought it was the regular Bishop Eldin for a second. It's Omega form. Okay.
Omega. Oh, I thought it would be a button test, but I guess it's not. And I do have to compliment them on their taste of Omega's.
Twilight Princess fanboy.
Yes, yes, and it looks beautiful here on the Nintendo Switch.
The music is great as well, of course. Also, I wonder if they ripped the background from the recent Twilight Princess HD remake and removed a bunch of the assets. But I'm sure, just as a lot of Smash Ultimate stages work, the background objects could just be 2D. We don't know.
We don't know. We don't know. What I do know is that Pit is definitely one of the characters who has the speed to go toe-to-toe with Greninja.
Oh, for sure. Like, his frame data is great, and he has pretty good range on top of that as well. So if there's anyone who could box with Greninja, it is definitely Pit. And I don't really agree with people like a lot of tier lists have been coming out again recently, and I always see people putting Pit in like low tier, low mid tier. I just don't agree with that, especially when I see Horacio play.
Well, yeah. I mean, he is a bit underrated because he is not as much of a dumpster fire as he was in Smash 4. But I will say he definitely doesn't go over high mid tier for me.
Yeah, no.
He just doesn't have that extra, extra juice.
Yeah, he doesn't have much juice, he doesn't have much sauce, but the
he is
Horacio
slapping the
definitely
juice
does.
out of Zetros.
Yeah, also both of them are playing purple skins. I like that.
I like
it's
that too.
very thematic. But either way, like Horacio's super aggressive playstyle makes Pit look way better than he probably is at times. Like when I see him play, and when he uses that down B and disadvantage, it just looks genuinely broken. Like what do you do against it? You can't throw an aerial against it.
Right. Even though we know it's not that great of a move, and that's the mark of a great player when they make characters look much better than they actually are. Well, that's Horacio.
Yeah, for sure. Like he's played Palutena for a while as well. I believe that was the character, his go-to character for a while in bracket. But I guess like I've seen a lot of people just go back to their Smash 4 mains recently.
Right. Same pattern we've seen with Bayonetta. They pick up a different character at the start because the old one just doesn't seem to have the souls, and then they slowly move back.
Yeah.
And what I'm most impressed by so far with Horacio is that somehow, some way, with aerials, he's managing to stuff out these pancake height approaches from Zetros and getting some kills off of it too.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy that he's managing to hit Zetros that much at all. But like, okay, great jump read from Zetros right there, getting rid of that stock finally.
Still, a full stock lead by Horacio is just a testament to how well he's been playing. It's not easy at all, regardless of the character you play, to stuff out these running pancake height approaches from the ninja, but Horacio's making it work. Zetros is pretty great himself though. Let's see if he can make the comeback.
Yeah,
if anyone can do it, it's him.
Yeah, no, exactly, because like if Horacio keeps slacking here, definitely can't afford to, because if you give Greninja even a little bit of momentum, he's very similar to Fox in that way. He's gonna take it, he's gonna run with it and do so much damage, and wow, another read out of down throw.
Cool mix-up from Zetros using that Shadow Sneak.
Yeah, like I guess he predicted that he would choose another option after reading the jump out of down throw earlier, so he went for the Shadow Sneak. Very smart option there.
Yeah,
and
you just want air dodge versus Greninja because you fear the forward air so much. You always want air dodge, especially because you know it's a bit hard to land on air dodge that have been read as well. Because of the, and another shadow
sneak. That was so cool actually. Yeah, no, Greninja has so many options to keep his opponents in their frame traps and do so much damage off of them. It's very cool to see.
Okay, Zetros have been working on a comeback, but here comes a forward throw. Is it enough? No, it is not, because he mashes out.
Yeah, despite the great efforts from the Zetros to make this comeback, he is still in a very disadvantageous position. And as we all know, okay, yeah, Horacio was pretty good at closing out stocks with his super aggressive playstyle. Game 1, going to Horacio with a JP2.
I am actually amazed with how accurate he is with those aerials. Such a fast, slippy, unusual character as Greninja is just getting hit over and over again in spaces where I just wouldn't expect it.
Yeah, for sure, it's pretty crazy. And oh, okay, and another stage that's being chosen for the music, I believe. Okay, no, they're probably just banning now because Norfair. I know you're a big Metroid fan. There's some pretty great tracks on that stage as well. Although
Yes,
it wouldn't be my go-to stage for some music. I would always check if there's Megalovania first and then go to one of the Fire Emblem stages.
Oh god.
Dude, when the Sans costume came out, every single time I had to play a tournament set, I always check like, does this Switch have the Sans costume? Does this Switch have the Sans costume? And if it doesn't, yeah, you'll pick another stage. If it does, you'll pick Megalovania.
Right.
Oh.
When I counter pick, I always try to pick stages with the music that match the franchise of the character I'm playing. So it's usually Metroid or Donkey Kong.
Makes sense.
But these boys are going to Mario Circuit.
Very interesting. And he chose the bottom track for immediately. I was okay. Yeah, no, I'm not sure. I can't hear the music right now, so I'm not sure if it's a good track or not. But I guess
it's alright, you know.
Yeah, I guess
It's Mario Kart 8, and Mario Kart 8 definitely has the best music out of every Mario Kart game.
Oh, for sure. I love the F-Zero remixes in that game.
Right. It's just, I mean, Ice Ice Outpost was one of the less impressive DLC tracks, but still a lot of fun to play. Now, well, I mean, you don't see any ice here.
Yeah, no.
Although Zetros is playing cold, you know. Yeah. Look at this. He is cool. He is frosty. He is keeping his head, you know, just ice cold. No mistakes. Yeah. No weird rolls. He is playing just as solid as he was at the end of game 1, and that's exactly what he needs to do, because at the end of game 1 he was doing his best to put on a comeback and he got pretty far. His lead on Horacio's part was just a little too much. Of course, game 2 is a blank slate. It is a clean new chance and he is making the most of it.
Yeah, no, decomposed Zetros right here, definitely doing a lot of damage to Horacio right now, not getting, oh wow, great edge guard there, yeah.
Drop so near.
Yeah, you always see that come out from Horacio. He goes super deep for his edge guards, and he kind of needs to, because that's one of the ways that the Pit and Dark Pit get their kills, you know. But oh, speaking of kills, Horacio thankfully out of the percentage where down tilt to forward there will kill, and I guess he has to dash attack to up air now, because that works until like infinite percent, or just up throw here. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there's that weird percentage that you can have versus Greninja, where you feel oddly safe because you know you're just outside of kill confirm percentage, but you also know they can't quite kill yet with up throw.
Yeah, no, it's a very nice sweet spot to be in there, and Horacio found himself in that sweet spot right there, not being able to capitalize that much because it doesn't last very long.
What are these recoveries from Zetros? Counter upwards, down there downwards, and then just comes back aggressively with a forward there. You love to see it.
You definitely love to see it. Zetros definitely knows his character very well. If he feels comfortable enough doing these kinds of tricks off stage, like especially the substitute was a very fun way to come back. I've seen people use that a lot more, because if people hit your shield with a long-lasting move, like for example Fox neutral air, Wolf neutral air, you can just kind of drop shield and counter and hit them for it anyway. It's a very weird kind of mechanic. But it's good for Greninja, especially because having an out of shield option at all for this character is very nice, because he isn't the best out of shield.
That's pretty much his only weakness in my personal opinion.
Yeah, for sure. Pretty much.
Which is a big weakness. Fair enough, you know.
Yeah, like a lot of characters can punish, pressure Greninja a lot once they get up close, but of course you have to get up close at all, which means you have to go through the water shurikens and the forward air, and that's not always like the most fun journey to make.
It is not, fortunately, he is doing quite well in this game. Look at it. He is in a lead of about 65%. Horacio has slowly but surely making his way back, you know, slowly but surely. But is it gonna be enough, you know, at this rate? If Zetros can just keep it even, keep it back and forth, he will come out on top here in game 2.
Yeah, it would be very nice for Horacio to get this stock at some point here, because if he manages to close it out, then that's it, that's the entire set. But I guess the set isn't over quite yet, because Zetros is gonna take take that stock and have a little bit of a lead to work with here. Getting some damage on the board, some extra credit. Look at that.
Right, and Pit is definitely not known for his comeback mechanics.
No, for sure. He's very, very honest. Maybe too honest for his own good. Oh, going for the down air there.
If you want to have a cheesy early kill with Pit, you're gonna have to, you know, whip out that microwave, or at least with Dark Pit.
Oh, wow.
Fortunately for Horacion, Zetros messes up a little on the DI and dies probably a little bit earlier than he otherwise should have to the dash attack. That guy went straight up.
Yeah, I think so as well. And now Horacion isn't even in that bad of a spot anymore. Okay, well, those hits didn't help, but like, there's definitely a way for him to bring this back and close out this game, but this is such a bad position to be in, getting a ledge trap by Greninja, him just having momentum.
Zetros builds up that damage so quickly,
Oh, and neutral air. Okay, if he can get some kind of read out of it. Neutral air not connecting sadly. And okay, was that single hit back air?
That's what it looked like. I don't even know it's true, but it just might be one of those setups that is so odd and so uncommon that the receiving player might just be, you know, a little caught off guard, waiting for that back air to finish, and then you get sliced by the forward smash.
No, I'm surprised that Zetros managed to like react to that at all. That was such a quick like confirm. Like I've never seen it before. Like it almost looked like the back air tripped him or something, or like it kind of looked like he was laying on the ground after hitting that back air. And then obviously you can go right into F smash, because F smash is relatively fast for a smash attack, but I'm just, wow, very shook that he even knew about that setup at all.
Very shook indeed.
Just very shook. Well, he's using a different color from shook, but...
Well, that's true, you know.
Invoking the spirit. Anyway, game number 3, Horacion dropping the game there, but let's see if he can make his comeback on his own counter pick. It's gonna be Town and City.
I don't know if I like this for Pit, you know, it has a rather large blossoms and Pit's skill power is not the best.
Isn't the best indeed, and it's not very nice to give Greninja a lot of room to zone as well and run away, of course, because Greninja is pretty good at those things, and having those long jumps as well to reach the upper platforms is pretty nice for him.
Not to mention this stage is basically FD for a third of the game, which, you know, another stage that Greninja just loves, but sometimes confident is more important. Excellent Guardian Orbiter saving him from the Shadow Sneak mix-up.
That was so nice actually, Horacion saving himself from disadvantage hell against Greninja and getting back on the stage and taking the lead as well. This is such a good position for him. Can he get this stock? He might be able to.
The unbelievable precision on the way Horacion uses his aerials. My lord!
There was a perfect edge guard. Great stuff from Horacion right there. Getting that stock and getting into the lead, but now he's getting edge guarded himself. That's not good.
Fortunately, he has the Guardian Orbiters, does not even have to worry about those water shurikens. And of course, he can go as deep as he likes due to the travel distance on the power of flight. And he is working on expanding this lead. Zetros wants that forward there. He wants that dash attack because it connects into a forward there. Can he get it? No, excellent air dodge by Horacion, and he is back at the ledge.
Yeah, he is so good at escaping those disadvantageous positions just by going back to the ledge very smartly, not picking the wrong options whenever he's in the air after a dash attack or a down tilt, and of course using the Guardian Orbiters. Speaking of Orbiters, I'm sure his girlfriend has plenty of them on Twitter as well, but great way to take a stock with the tipper F-tilt.
I didn't even know that killed. I thought that was exclusive to normal Pit, but I guess things are a little bit different here in Ultimate.
Yeah, no, maybe they gave that to Dark Pit as well. In this game, I'm not sure, but either way...
It's a very nice thing to have.
Oh, for sure, like, especially if you're a character like Pit, who has a little bit of trouble killing sometimes. Like, of course, there's that forward throw in some situations that is pretty decent at the ledge, especially on this ledge, because it's very close. Oh, wow, this might be a free stock now that I think about it.
Right, very we close. Are on our way. Zetros has to pull out some big moves if he wants to.
That was a pretty good move.
That was a pretty good move. I love the way Zetros is using that Shadow Sneak. It's definitely one of the things about him as a player, where if you don't even see a player cam, if you don't see a tag, if you just see a Greninja, you can kind of tell it's Zetros by the way the Shadow Sneak is used.
Yeah, no, for sure. He definitely likes his Shadow Sneaks, and they've all been working out pretty well for him so far. Like, he's using those in a very cool way. He's gotten at least 3 stocks with it so far, which is, in theory, one entire game.
And you see Zetros slowing down the game a little, but he whiffs a grab, and that brings him off stage, which is not where you want to be. No. Horacion has gotten a couple of great edge guards already. Is this gonna be the last one?
Oh, not maybe quite. If he gets a back air here. Okay, very smart of Zetros to go low there, and that's gonna be it. Yes.
Yes, it
that
is.
was a 2-stock on low percent as well.
Yeah, very convincing game 3 for Aurasion. His edge play was just amazing. If you were off stage, you had a hard time getting back. If you were on the ledge, you had a hard time getting back on stage. If you got past him, you better run for your life, because you know he is quick with the reactions and he's chasing you down.
For sure, for sure. And what I also like is that Dark Pit is actually a very good sport. If you look at the victory screen there, he's giving his opponent a fist bump.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's a fist bump.
You can interpret it as one, I believe. Either way, I wonder what the next set is gonna be. Oh, Dia versus. Sorry, I didn't hear that second part. BJ. Okay, so that's actually two players who were both at Smash at Liege. I believe it was yesterday or 2 days ago. BJ did pretty well in that tournament. Dia as well, from what I know. Yeah, of course, all the Belgian players are going to Tax. Tax locks those Belgian players and vice versa. So I'm very glad that they get some stream time as well. BJ is a very fun snake to look at, in my opinion, because he's always going for those forward airs. Like,
that's what we like to see, you know, those lesser used moves, those clips. Because, you know, if you're hitting a forward air, you're usually getting a clip.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like, it's very, very hype. And the thing that how BJ especially uses it is he uses forward air to 2-frame people. To 2-frame people, because it hits under the ledge.
So he uses it on stage?
Yes.
To 2-frame people?
Yes.
I mean,
it's
sure.
crazy.
Does he do it in a serious game as well, or only if he, you know, has a big lead and he's confident in
No. If he can go for a forward air, he will every single time.
It feels like the thing you do if you're already feeling good about yourself, because I feel like Snake has more optimal ledge drift to set up.
Yeah, no, he definitely does, but like Beach says, like if I hit that forward air right now, it's 50%, I take this stock. I like that mentality, you feel me? And if you get the sour spot at the high percent, it's still gonna kill, you know?
Yeah, maybe I should take a lesson out of that, you know?
Yeah. I'm not sure how much you play Snake.
I don't, but just in general, going for some powerful moves that kill early every now and then, so you don't have to wait till 150, 160 to take every stock, you know? If you hit him properly with a sweet spot on an aerial like that, or a smash attack, you might just take it at 90.
Yeah, for sure, and it's not even that Snake's forward air is that much of a commitment, really. Like, if your opponent is off stage, like the most you'll do is maybe to give back stage control, which is pretty bad, but you can get that back quite easily because you're playing Snake after all. If you do hit, regardless of if it's the sour spot or the sweet spot, you're gonna get a huge reward off of it, so I don't think it's a bad option to go for at all. And I guess not.
It's definitely hype, you know?
And I like hype things.
And you like Metal Gear Solid, so all around.
I do!
BJ is definitely a great player for you to watch.
Oh yeah.
I can definitely see where you're coming from.
He's a big homie as well.
Dia is a peace player, right? From Belgium?
Yeah, I believe so. I don't watch that much Belgian Smash, but wasn't there this one really good Bowser player in Belgium? Or am I wrong about that?
I think that's Dark Thunder, but he's from Germany.
Right. Okay, I was thinking of someone else then maybe.
Oh, right. I know who you're thinking. I used to call him the Destroyer.
Gulbatron.
Gulbatron the Destroyer.
Yeah.
I remember that guy.
That's it. I believe he's ranked pretty highly in Belgium.
But I guess he doesn't travel that much, because he did not come with the Belgian players today, did he?
No, he barely travels at all. He just kind of, I wouldn't say farm tournaments in his own region, but he definitely likes his hometown, I guess. Yeah, no, he doesn't travel that. Maybe he's very busy with college or with work, or he just doesn't have the money. There's plenty of reasons, but like Mary would get pretty mad at it.
Or slapping people up with Bowser, just a gig on the side, you know, not that hardcore, just good like a hardcore player.
just a hobby, you know?
Just a hobby, slapping at people in Belgium. Making people rage. Yeah, I always love watching people play against Gulbatron who have not played against Gulbatron before, especially when they have watched him play before, or because everybody says, what the hell is he doing?
What the hell is
Why
he
are
doing?
people losing? I would totally beat this kind of, you know, tomfoolery, but then they play against Gulbatron the Destroyer himself, and they get destroyed.
Yeah, but like Bowser is such a like. I wouldn't say his playstyle is like Unga Bunga, but it's a little bit Unga Bunga, but there's a lot of big brain stuff behind it.
It's definitely a monster movie playstyle.
Oh, for sure, and that works so well when you're playing a character like Bowser, who has that run speed, who has those huge attacks, who deal like massive amounts of damage and knockback. So it's really just a perfect combination. Also, we're finally gonna see the two players put in their tags, so the game should start very shortly. Don't go anywhere. This is Tax Deluxe, a Dutch Smash event in the Netherlands. It's PR'd as well, I believe.
Yeah, and it's not just Tax Deluxe, it's Tax Deluxe 1.
Yes.
So if you like what you see, and keep your eye out on the tournament agenda we have here in the Netherlands, because there will almost definitely be a Tax Deluxe 2.
Oh, for sure. Like Tax loves hosting his tournaments. He's a people's champ, as we would say it. So as long as we have Tax, great tournaments will be hosted in the Netherlands. It's great.
It is great, you know, we definitely needed a guy like Roberto, especially after Avalon stopped, which used to be the regular big, well-run tournament series.
Yeah, Muck barely TOs as well, who used to be one of the greats.
Right. Then Muck and the Elysium team kind of stepped into the void after Avalon, and they did it for a while. Now we got Tex picking up where they left off.
Yes, and I'm so thankful. So thank you, Tex. I also really like his venues in general. They're very cozy. Like this is in the esports center in Eindhoven.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
So if you're studying at Technische Universiteit Eindhoven, definitely hit up the esports center.
Yes.
Especially when we were out playing that Smash Brothers.
Oh yeah, that Smash Brothers Ultimate. Anyway, the first tag is gonna be put in at last. I also like that there's food inside the venue. That's actually very nice.
The coffee here is pretty good too.
Yeah, I haven't tried. I'm not a coffee person myself. I like tea a lot.
Me neither, but then I got a 40-hour work week and I'm addicted.
Oh yeah, no. I get that then for sure. But yeah, like I do like a coffee on my like what kind of do they just have like normal regular coffee here?
I'm not sure if it's an espresso because I generally don't drink espresso, but it is a small cup, but it tastes good and it packs a bit of a punch, and you get milk sugar. You know, it's just a good coffee.
Nice. Maybe I'll try it myself. Who knows? Because I'm getting a little bit hungry.
I wouldn't have it if you're hungry, but if you need a bit of a boost.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like with a toasty or something, and a grilled cheese sandwich.
Right. Empty stomach coffee is it's not for me.
No? Oh yeah, no, for sure. Like it's I have a friend who drinks a lot of coffee, like literally like 4 a day.
Is it Amy?
It's not Amy, but like
because she fits the description.
Yeah, no, Amy is very she stomachs that stuff pretty well, I imagine, because she's used to drinking a lot of stuff that isn't very good for your system. Anyway.
So I don't know why BJ's tag is always for cow.
Because I believe his boyfriend's tag is
He calls
cow.
his boyfriend cow.
No, I believe that's his game tag. Yeah.
Usually when you call someone a cow, that's an insult. You know?
Yeah, no, for sure. But like, man, if he calls himself cow, then I guess
that is
it's
fine
okay,
enough, you know. Okay.
Yeah. Also, I see the 2B in-game tag.
I'm gonna have to disappoint you. It's still Peach.
Yeah, sadly, but maybe in the DLC, you know, maybe in the DLC. Either way, Dia versus BJ, game numero uno.
And he doesn't start out with a dash tag. You know, empty hop down tilt. Who does that? Even after playing neutral for a bit, there is no time for you to read or get accustomed to your opponent. But, you know, empty hop down tilt.
Sure. Yeah, no, why not? I mean, down tilt is a very great move as well. Like, it does so much damage and it has more range than most sword moves.
That's something I just don't get about these top and sub-top level players. Sometimes they do these seemingly random things that you would think are supposed to be mix-ups for when you have a read on your opponent, but they just do it and it works, even though there's no way they should have a read on their opponent like that already.
Well, no, it just makes you look big brain, dude. It's very smart.
It does.
Oh, opting not to pick up the turn up to go for the Nikita, almost hitting as well. Okay, good stuff. Ooh. And the grab is gonna be very essential as you're gonna get a read. No. But,
crawling away!
That's one thing that I love seeing BJ do. He does it a lot more than other snakes in general, like crouching, because it's very hard to get a crouching snake.
Is so good.
Yeah, because he has like a top 5
Pancake on command, my guy. Anyway, it has helped him, but not enough to avoid this amazing lead that Dia has built up over the past minute or so.
95. But I guess like this is a point where Peach's percentage barely matters at all. Like pretty much anything will kill at this point. You're gonna get to sudden death range very soon.
Right. You're gonna hit a kill move, or you're gonna hit a move that doesn't kill ever. Speaking of kill moves, we got that stanky leg from Snake. Up tilt.
Oh, are we gonna? Oh, I thought he was gonna go for the 4 there. Sad. Oh, okay, yeah. Obviously, that's gonna do it even from the other side of the stage. It was at 200. Okay. Yeah, you can confirm off of up smash at times if you hit the starting hitbox.
Right. And the Nair is absolutely insane on Snake. If you get all the hits, there's so much damage in there.
Yeah, like it does like 20+%. Okay. Yeah, setting up a bit of a ledge trap there. BJ not wanting to give the stage control back. C4 in between them. Okay, great effort.
Okay, there's the down tilt again.
Yeah.
Up smash for coverage, forces the air dodge, and the up tilt is gonna go for the punish. He still hasn't been able to make it back. BJ is getting some big juggles. Oh, not just juggles, also kills. He fell out of the combo, you know, or Dia dropped the combo, whatever you want to call it. And BJ, man, he never wastes an opportunity.
No, for sure. And also I saw him go for that instant C4 drop into explosion there, which really can cheese some kills if you really need them in these kinds of situations. BJ with the stock lead though, he can definitely build up something nice here if he manages to keep the stage control. Oh, that's kind of a dangerous situation. We can see. Okay, yes, there we go. 150. Oh, 69 now. Jeez, that's not very nice, actually.
He has leapt around to get the magic percent a second time.
But actually, like, kind of big brain, because I'm sure BJ feels a lot more comfortable playing at this percent and putting out the grenades. And now Peach is pretty much at up tilt percent already with all of this rage. I wouldn't be surprised if it does kill.
There goes the Nikita. Misses again.
Nikita is pretty annoying to use against Peach because she can just kind of side beat the Nikita. She can play around it very well by hitting it, by using the up B. But like, what else do, you know?
Well, you just try to weave around it, and he has been doing a good job of it so far. However, in terms of raw damage output and finding the kill moves, BJ has been getting better results than Dia so far, but Dia is intent on making that comeback. He has been at the ledge for a long time. He's gotten up to about 60% just being at the ledge.
Yeah, Peach is definitely the kind of character who is capable of making that comeback. Like every single 2-3 hits is going to do a huge amount of damage.
But there's the Nikita again, and like you said, the Peach Bombard seems to be a great counter for Nikita.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy because you don't actually get hit by the hitbox, but it also... Oh, the down smash in between the parasol and the stage. You're gonna take that stock. Very smart option from BJ right there.
The down smash, it looks so weak, but it's not.
Yeah, no, it's pretty strong actually. Like, Snake has some power in those legs, dude. I'm not
he
sure
does, but the way he moves, it looks like he doesn't have his heart in it, you know, in the down smash. It looks like...
He kind of looks scared to kind of commit to the kick, you know, because it's kind of close to his body, right?
You know, he'd rather be using an explosive.
Oh yeah, like in Brawl, right? Oh god, he would be like so broken if he still had that landmine in this game, because it's just like he has way more options to get stage control in this game. Plus, imagine just the setups he would be capable of. It would be insane. Like,
it's not allowed to be anywhere on the stage because there's either a C4, a grenade, or a mine.
Or a mine, and you don't know where the mine is on certain stages, you know? Like, you can just counter pick to like kind of like a Dark Omega stage, and then it's just kind of what are you gonna do?
Anyway, we are on something very different than a Dark Omega stage. We are on Town and City.
Yeah.
The sun is shining. And we are, you know, I say we, but they are slapping each other up. Look at that.
Yeah.
Dia not phased by the way he lost the lead and then never brought it back in game 1. He is, you know, he's coming out of the gate swinging, as any Peachman should.
Yeah, one thing I find very surprising is that Town City seems to be a very popular counter pick stage so far. I think we've seen it in the last 2-3 streams.
I think a lot of people feel very comfortable in Town and City, as do I, you know?
Yeah, we've been playing on it since Smash 4, some of us.
Well, there's that. Of course, in Ultimate you like dashing back and forth a lot more than we did in Smash 4. And of course a wide stage like Town and City gives you the space. You don't like dying early if you're a bit of a... especially if you're already behind, you know, you get a little bit more scared, and a wide stage with wide blast zones kind of suits being a little bit scared, you know, because you know you won't die super early, and there's always a little bit of extra space for you to retreat to. Although I don't think that's necessarily to Peach's benefit. But what is to Peach's benefit is the way Dia has been handling this game so far. Look at that, he has pretty much left BJ.
Yeah, but don't count BJ out though, look, he has the sticky into the... Yeah! Look at that, the back throw into the detonation. BJ was actually very lucky that C4 didn't go back to him.
So why do snakes always use a back throw and not up, down, or forward throw?
I guess that has something to do with the C4 not sticking back onto Snake too easily when you use back throw, maybe?
Right, I figured, because I've never been able to test it because I never seen him do it.
Oh, and now that I think about it, back throw actually has way less cooldown than all of his other throws, so you can connect the C4 easier after.
Yeah, you can be absolutely sure you get to detonate before they have the chance to air dodge. Oh,
Yeah.
down throw, up tilt.
Oh,
No,
not
no.
gonna get the read. Very smart with his mix-up, but gonna get the up tilt anyway, and now it's BJ getting back into the lead again.
Yeah, who needs a read when you can just run up tilt like Snake, like BJ. Down tilt, dash attack, that's already big damage. He grabs Toad, so smart.
Crazy stuff from BJ right there, getting all of these setups, makes me want to play Snake again. Look at that, but Dia finally is getting that kill and gonna put him back into the game. Waiting with the down throw to play around the grenade's detonation, but not working.
Right,
quite well.
he has done a good job keeping himself relatively low damage while BJ had the stock lead, and now he is on top of him. He is not letting him go, not done with the combo.
There was so much damage.
There's so much damage, like you said, and the lead is firmly back with Dia.
Yeah, no, it's, oh my god, it would be very hard for BJ to come back into this kind of position after that amazing steamroll from Dia there. Peach does so much damage in so few hits, and that the forward there is gonna close it out at like 100%.
Right, so he is making BJ sweat. We got a 1-1 situation.
Yeah, so it's gonna go to game number 3, even though it really seemed like BJ was picking up steam towards the end of that game again, but Dia just saying no, getting that crazy sequence at the end of the game. But now we're going to smash.
Right, he took him from the one side of the stage to the other and back, all the while comboing, reading his escape options. Yeah. Now we're gonna see if we can carry that momentum through here for what probably is an upset seeding wise, if I'm not mistaken. Here in
perhaps,
game 3. Yeah. Like I know Dia is pretty good, but I also know BJ is very good and is probably seeded very high.
Yeah, although Dia has been getting some pretty good seeding as well, though. I believe none of the Belgian players are really underseeded in my opinion. Tax pays very good attention to them, gives them the proper treatment. He's very good for his Belgian boy. So okay, great B reverse with the C4 there. I have no idea how people do that. Like, there's two variations of the B reverse C4, one where you just kind of turn around, and one where you completely reverse your momentum. Maybe it's kind of a wave bounce thing, but it's definitely the mark of a skilled Snake player. That's forward smash. Okay.
It did not get up into the RPG, and it probably would have killed too. It is ridiculous.
It's so strong, and it can 2-frame people as well. It hits under the ledge, it's so big, it does so much shield damage. It's a very strong move, it's just that the startup isn't nice at all. Oh.
Okay, the frying pan's not gonna connect. Now he finds himself back at the ledge, which is the last place you want to be versus Snake. But an excellent roll is get him a punished opportunity.
Oh,
but he
no.
fast fell.
He went way too deep, and that definitely wasn't worth it because when BJ was at much higher percent than Dia.
Right. I mean, BJ can end you pretty much at any percent. He is that kind of player, but dropping...
Stitch.
Oh, Stitch.
Oh, Stitch to amazing damage.
Oh,
70%?
Yeah, this was a big combo for Dia. It almost doesn't matter anymore that he threw away that stock at 80 after getting the stock, off stage with that edge guard. Because look at the lead he has built up using that stage.
Yeah, no, look at that. Like, that Stitch definitely came in clutch for Dia there, and it's looking worse and worse for DJ as time goes on.
Right. He is having so much trouble getting back to the stage.
Oh, well, I didn't like that forward air under the stage at all. Like, that's gonna take BJ's stocks right there when he thought he could maybe recover safely. I guess he wasn't really in a position to air dodge to the stage there.
Yeah, instead we've got Dia in a position to take one home for the Belgian.
Yeah, that would be a pretty big win for him. Like, even though I don't know what they are relative to each other seeding wise, but
I
BJ
don't
is
know
a very
either,
good
but
player.
BJ is a good win for anyone who is not the best of the best, if
For
you know
sure.
what I mean. And
Yeah,
even
no.
then, I'd say.
Yeah, because like you would have beaten Light indirectly. Right? And
I guess so.
That was actually in this very same venue. Now that I think about it,
That's
at
the old
Lightning 2.
5 steps from 0 game, you know?
Oh yeah, no, like it's actually your MK Leo number now that 0 has started.
Right.
But it started with 0, yeah, good time. Oh, reading that roll back actually, this could be big. Okay, yeah, no, the Peach Bomber gonna deny the edge guard.
He has not had any success with the Nikitas, and that is to Dia's credit. And once again, BJ finds himself up in the air, not being
this is
able
so
to
hard for
land.
him.
Right. And now I am definitely one of the people who would never count him out, but Dia!
Yeah.
God, I feel like the last minute or two there was just nothing but advantage state for Dia.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like, especially that forward air came in clutch in so many games. Like, I think both of the games Dia won was closed out with a forward air. One from the other, one side of the stage to the other, and that one KOing under the ledge. Very good stuff because Peach's aerials are just crazy. Right?
Yeah, and BJ kept opting for the air dodge towards the ledge, which is normally pretty hard to edge guard, but with Peach's float mechanic, she's just out there. She is waiting for you, and like you just saw, like it gets some results, man. It gets some results.
Yeah, Peach is really one of those characters that does very well against Snake because she can really work around his best tools so well. That back air, that side B, and that forward air, just the bane of Snake's existence. And what are you gonna do about it?
Yeah, as the Snake player, you are supposed to have the easier time until you are supposed to keep him in disadvantage. You are supposed to make him struggle. But by the end of game 3, Dia was even taken over that particular role.
Yeah, Dia was very dominant in those two games.
Juggle. It just would not end.
And doing so much damage in the process.
Right. And if he hadn't been stopped by the depletion of BJ's stocks, then I'm sure he would have kept going for another minute.
Oh,
anyway,
for sure.
he takes it home for Flanders. And that means we are gonna get another game with Mr. G.
Oh, really?
I mean Horatio.
Horatio, of course. So is that gonna be winners finals of his pools then?
Well, yeah, you know, it's the winner's side qualifier for
Right,
1224.
yeah, for 1224.
Azriel, that's gonna be a fun one.
that's a big matchup actually. So Azriel,
both very active, energetic players, you know. It's
Yeah.
just a joy to watch.
now that I think about it, didn't they play at Fight Night a little bit ago when Azriel was going full cloud?
They probably did.
Yeah, and I believe if they did, then Horatio won.
Yeah, I believe so too.
Yeah.
And one you know nice thing for Horatio in this particular matchup is, and with that I mean player matchup, is that Azriel plays two characters like you said. He picked Cloud back up, and he has a wolf. Both of them are.
Edge guard, right?
I won't say he's the edge guard, but they are definitely vulnerable off stage.
For sure. Like, yeah, the thing about Wolf's recovery is that you can kind of die if you edge guard, not edge guard properly. Which, like, you always have to look out for that. But the thing is that every single multi-hit, I believe, beats Wolf side B. And Pit has plenty of those, so he can just kind of throw one out.
Right, and you can already tell that Wolf is a character that's vulnerable off stage by the Pit choice from Mr. G. It is not Dark Pit, it is actual Pit for those extra controllable arrows.
Very sad that Azriel isn't going Cloud here, but I completely understand that choice. Even though he's been buffed a bit, Wolf is definitely the better option here. You don't want to be edge guarded into Oblivion.
No,
like
and like we said, Wolf is still vulnerable, but not quite as vulnerable as Cloud. And like we said before, at Fight Night, the Cloud was not a big success versus Mr. G. I mean Horatio, and we can already see the Wolf is having a pretty good start here for Azriel.
Yeah, Azriel making a very strong start right here, using those backers. He likes that move a lot. Getting G in a ledge trap situation, getting the grab, very good stuff. And it seems like he's in a pretty comfortable position here. Like, he can just kind of throw out back airs until one of them lands. Oh wow, he perfectly spot dodged that up smash. Which is actually kind of impressive because it lasts so long, right?
Right. Definitely not the last up smash we're gonna see though, because Azriel loves that moves, but if you work Pit to that high percentage, and regular up tilt is gonna be enough.
Yeah, that up tilt is pretty strong as well, and the extension with the down B, that's what we like to see.
Yeah, that's how you know this is a real Wolf main, not just some dude who knows how to press neutral air and blaster. He got the big combos with the landing aerials. That's how you know a Wolf player is a true Wolf main, if they start comboing with slightly delayed landing aerials and the reflector.
For sure, like Azriel definitely being one of the biggest Wolves in Europe, I would say, together with Orion and S1 as well. His Wolf is pretty amazing, if I would say so myself. In Mug's opinion, it's actually one of the better wolves in the world. Which, like, I'll definitely believe Muck on that. Like, he's very, very known for his player knowledge, and look at that. Like, he's throwing out those F smashes knowing that he will get away with it because Pit's out of shield options aren't super amazing against an option like that.
Right,
It does
he's
so much
feeding
shield
himself,
damage.
and of course on the down smash, Wolf ducks a little. And
Yeah, do not grab Wolf down smash or Wolf F smash on shield. Like, you will die for it. Oh, okay, good combo right there. If he can get Ezreal in some kind of ledge trap or edge guard situation, that could be a big stock. But Ezreal not letting him get himself into such a position.
Right, that was one of Horation's patented long-lasting advantages, but there's the old boot! There's the dash attack!
I'm so surprised that worked. Like, the hitbox lasted a lot longer at the edge because he used it right there. Like, it just kind of stopped Wolf's momentum. Very smart usage of the dash attack there. That was kind of crazy.
Okay,
Oh, he
another
is gonna be
grab,
able to grab
another
that.
dash attack. We got 24. Tries to read a roll in, but it's not gonna happen. Horation back in neutral.
Still some decent damage though.
Yeah, he wants that kill. He wants that kill so bad. He gets the sweet spot back there, but like we said before, Pit is a little bit low in kill power. And that's why he's bringing out the big gamble moves.
Oh,
Backside
no!
He's taking out gambles. We got forward air to Wolf. Flash.
Oh no, he actually did it. Like, I know Ezreal likes throwing those out a lot, but he just did that. He did that.
He did that and he did it on stream, and I thank him for it.
Yeah, that was crazy. Like, someone clipped that, as the popular streamers would say these days. As they would also say these days, they would pretty poggers, right?
Oh god. Real zoomer hours.
I'm so sorry.
Even the stream technician is telling him to back off.
Right. I completely understand. Either way, we're gonna go to the King of Fighters stage once again because I know Horatio likes his King of Fighters music. He's very fond of the fighting
I don't
games.
really get it. Like yes, it's something different, but honestly, as someone who hasn't played the games, I don't think the tracks are that impressive.
Fire, Psycho Soldier.
Not me.
I don't know, I think it's pretty funky in my opinion. Oh,
It's kind of funky, but you
it's
know,
kind of funky.
is it as funky as the Kid Icarus Uprising music? No.
Oh yeah, good. That's a good point. That game has some pretty crazy music as well. And I'm actually surprised that I'm not sure how many times Horatio actually goes for that kind of music. Oh, okay, he does it again. Like, I don't think you should be throwing those out so much. Like,
Look at the score, my guy. You might be up by one game, but game 2 is looking a little different.
No, exactly. Especially because that wouldn't have KO'd. Okay.
Right. You might want to check yourself before you get as cheeky as you were at the end of game 1. Oh, I like the way you tried to fake him out with the double jump, but Horation holding fast, holding his shield, smart stuff, not phased by the offstage aggression. He just goes deep and goes up, which is exactly what you need to do. Because you know, Wolf, although he has some pretty strong aerials, he can't follow you down all the way down there.
No, exactly. Like, if he tries to go too deep, he'll just die for it because his vertical recovery is pretty bad.
It's got opportunity, but he Wolf flashes right in between the neutral areas. Great
Oh, that's
stuff.
gonna be a re-grab. Oh, no down smash because he buffered the ledge option. Very smart stuff from Horatio, taking the first stock actually. Wow.
Yes, he has, but here comes Ezreal again. He has him in 127. Wolf is not short on kill power. We already see the back airs coming out. One more, and that should
He
be
hasn't
it.
taken a hit yet.
Oh, he hasn't taken a hit yet, that's right. Tries to get the up smash. I understand why he did it. Usually when Pits hit a side B on shield near the ledge, they try to go for the ledge, because it usually is a bit safer. But Horation had the nice mix-up. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to translate his extra time alive to a lead. Ezreal managing to stay untouched on his second stock so far.
Yes, but that also means that this game is completely even. Oh, with this edge guard that could change though. The Wolf Flash, very smart for throwing that out right after an aerial.
Because if you match the Wolf Flash and you get it out, you're probably back on stage.
Oh no way,
But
that
if-
killed.
Oh yeah, I mean it's Wolf, it's kind of disgusting.
Of course.
But let's take it back to that offstage situation we just had. If you go for a flash and get interrupted, you still have your double jump. If you try to jump out of those 4 combos, then you have a real problem off stage.
Yeah.
Speaking of real problems, we got Horation here taking 43%. Ezreal with some big combos, tries to read the tech in, but he doesn't get it. Oracion, he might...
Oh yeah, and he does it again. No tech coming out.
Yeah, Oracion might not have a big lead, but I do think he is keeping his head cool. He is looking for ways to land safely, mostly getting it done. But time and again.
Yeah, that early down smash earlier in this game definitely helped Azriel out so much. Keep in mind that move has been nerfed twice and it's still wolf down smash. And there's the wolf forward smash.
Yeah, time again in game 2, Azriel was winning neutral with big moves like forward smash even at the end.
Yeah, for sure. And that's gonna be game number 2 and the entire set. Like those smash attacks definitely helped him a lot there. Oracion now dropping into the losers bracket where he has to play for a loser spot in top 24. I think he can do it. I've got trust in him.